Yo, 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 yo. What is going on, everybody? Hope everyone's having a good day today. Just hanging out, just chilling out. It is Saturday, so I don't want to keep everybody too away from their, what they're doing this weekend, stuff like that. I definitely don't want to make it a long day for myself either. Because we've been doing this all week, and it's been good, man. It's been a nice roller coaster ride for us to go on when it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles, and it's been pretty cool. So we'll see what happens in the near future with this roster. I mean, we're trying to look for this Chauncey Gardner-Johnson thing going around right now. Heard rumors of Jalen Mills, heard rumors of a bunch of other stuff, but we're gonna get close to the draft. We'll be talking about the draft a lot more, but we can still make a couple more moves on this roster as of right now. I mean, the free agent list is still really good right now, guys. I think it's still good. Still a lot of candidates on there as of right now. So there's really no rumors on like what's going on with Chauncey or anything like that. But when it goes to the Eagles and what they kind of want going into the draft, I mean, there's so much that they could do. There's so many different combinations they could do. When it comes to obviously best player available, but obviously you're looking for what player do they need on this team? What would be a blue chip player that would start day one and be a powerhouse for years to come, and that's when you're kind of looking at right now with the whole situation. So, but appreciate everybody coming in today just to hang out and chill out with me today for a little bit. Hold on, I just need to put this up on my screen real quick. This way I'm good. Know what's going on here. What's going on, Earth? What's going on, dude? Hope everyone's having a good day, man. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. I mean, the summer's coming soon. We're going to the pool soon. Chilling out. You know what I mean? I'm pretty excited about it. The warm weather coming back, which is great. You know what I mean? We'll off stream with the jokes. New B212 says New York Giants winning the toilet bowl. What's going on, Bobby Murphy? Says Giants finishing third in the East. What's going on, Yusuf? What's going on, dude? Jermaine Brown, what's going on, man? Earth Air says they're saying I can get Adrian Amos and John Johnson are safety too. There's a lot apparently on the market. Yeah, I've seen. Okay, so I've seen. Didn't John Johnson get signed or no? Didn't he get signed? I don't know if John Johnson got signed. And Adrian Amos is not going to be expensive. I know that because I looked at his spot track. Looked at his contract that he would get. It'd be like a 3-year, like $6 million deal. Like it really wouldn't be that much. So I think it would be like a 2-year, $4.5 million deal for Adrian Amos. So that's where you want to go with the if that's where you want to go with the safety position. John Johnson, I don't know if he signed to another team yet. I'm not really sure. But we'll see. Dude said half of the Giants wideouts were target cashiers last week. It's not a fantastic wide receiver core right now. Let's go out, Jason. Said let's get to CJ, Byard, and Mills. Yeah, the Kevin Byard thing's interesting, but obviously you'd have to work out a lot of things. First, you'd have to see if they're going to release him or if they're going to trade him post June. If they're trading him post June, don't even go after him because you're going to have to give up some draft compensation for it. Because if they release him at $6 million for the Titans, if they trade him, it's 14 after June, 14 million after June. He's 29 years old. You know what I mean? So he's 29, which he's still young, for a cornerback, still play for a few years, probably longer than that. Who knows? But, Chauncey's 25, man. He's 25. And he's 20. He's young. He's young, man. Just want to get this thing done with already. Move on a little bit. Killer says, "Yo, what's up, Joey? How you doing? I'm doing good, man. I'm tired, but I'm good though." Just says, "CJ, get down or lay down." Mon says all major free agents, side free agency have slowed down. That's why it's quiet. Yeah, well, yeah, obviously, yeah, I know that. I know that. Yeah, there will be a shakedown tonight. There will be a shakedown tonight, and there'll be so much stuff to talk about. That the stream tonight should be over an hour long, probably. Probably you guys are probably gonna get over an hour worth of content because yeah, there's a lot to talk about. Me and Philly have been talking behind the scenes all week, so Ivan Helm says, "How do you feel about the new DC?" I mean, I'm giving him a chance. I mean, I heard it's like he likes to use multiple fronts, and hopefully he's a little bit more aggressive. Um, I don't know what he brings to the table, but I'm hoping I'm going to give him a shot here to see what he does. And thank God the Eagles have a tough schedule just to see what he could do. So there's nothing we can do but just give him a shot. Like I'm not going to be negative about it, but we'll see what Sean Desai is all about. Howie Roseman's getting us pieces. I don't want to deal with another defensive coordinator giving us crap for another year. Okay, all this positive vibe, and it turns into shit for it. You know what I mean? That's what I can't stand about things like that, and it gets really annoying. It gets really annoying to see a defensive coordinator not adjust well, and that's what you get out of it, and it aggravates the crap out of me. I can't stand it half the time. You know what I mean? So hopefully not another year of that. So says at this point, I wouldn't give Chauncey Gardner more than $8 million a year. He could hit the road. We're about to trade back with the Bucks so they can get Will Levis up to the extra 2024 first. That would be an interesting one. So you're trying to move back for them to get Will Levis. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm interested to see if they actually have any. If they really want to trade back, not having third, fourth, fifth, sixth round picks this year, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, he's not getting that shit. It's not happening. And obviously, that. Like the safety market's between like $4 to $8 million right now. It's just not. It's not a strong suit. It's actually all over the place. It's like not sitting at like one price or normally. It's kind of spread out. So the safety market is really broken right now. But teams don't think it's broken for Chauncey because they know what he is. He's been a safety for 1 year, and they want to pay him as a nickel corner. So I get it. And obviously, he's coming out and he's saying, "Oh, well, they'll pay me because I'm more valuable. I have more value. Like, look what I'm doing at safety my first year, and I can play nickel on top of it." And I respect Chauncey for that, but how long is he gonna wait? Yo, Marshall, what's going on, dude? What's up, Joey Shakes? I'm getting tired of CG at this point. I've been looking at Branch from Alabama. Branch and Jordan Battle's nice too, bro. I love Jordan Battle. Pinpoints the ball really well. Always gets his hands on the football. He's physical. Love his tackling. Always wants to give out the big hit at the position. So, ready, Browse, so the way this team is constructed, as of now, as a team, we play what we think our record would be this season. Look, last year I said we had 13 wins last year. This year, I don't know yet until we get some more pieces. I don't know. I probably can't answer that right now. Like right now is probably not the right time to answer that. So I want to wait until this defense is kind of almost ready to go, and then kind of go into like how many wins could they actually get. I don't know, dude. Until this defense is constructed, I don't know. If they lose Chauncey and they draft and they sign Adrian Amos, like it's not a huge upgrade at all. It's just like a veteran guy coming in, and how much is he actually going to do? Yeah, both of those guys are great, dude. Both of those guys are great. Philly Special 209 says take a D-line player best available at 10 and trade 30 pick for Bijan Robinson. Yeah, I mean the 30 pick or the 31, whatever it is, that the second first round pick, I would definitely use more picks to move up and get Bijan if that's even what they want to do. I wouldn't draft him at 10. I'll move up from 30 if that would make any more sense. Greenblood says CJ is waiting until other safeties, every other safety signs and thinks he will have more leverage if nobody's worth the shit level. What do you? That makes no sense. I don't know how he has more leverage at that point. He doesn't have leverage with these teams trying to get a contract. What leverage does he have? The only leverage he has is what he thinks he needs, he wants to make. That's really the only type of leverage he has right now, and he's not going to get it. I mean, he really has no leverage, period. Yeah, he has no leverage, bro. It's not going to happen. It's not. I mean, I don't know what you expect to pay him, bro, but there's no way now. It's too late now. So if he doesn't come back to Philadelphia, like even from this market the way it went, it's going to be really bad if he doesn't come back. I'm going to be shocked if he doesn't come back on the way this market is right now. Ron says, who's better, Jesse Bates or CJ? I don't know how good CJ is because on his focus on him, I've seen him make attack at Super Bowl, so he seemed. I mean, the thing is, Jesse Bates has played the safety position for more years, so they think teams are gonna pay him that money because they feel comfortable. They don't feel comfortable with paying Chauncey safety money. They want to pay him as a nickel corner. It's not that Chauncey's not good. I think Chauncey's a very good player, and I think he's the embodiment of this city defensively. I think he should be here for years. I mean, there's a lot of Eagles fans like, what's so great about Chauncey? Why does everyone make a big deal? He's not B-Dog. Like, everyone treats him like he's – I know, but it's not – dude, the guy makes plays. I mean, it's not even about the interceptions, really. Like, he just – even when the game was tied in the Super Bowl and he had that big hit on Pacheco, like – that's the shit I like to see, dude. Like that's what I like to see. Like that underdog freaking like he wants to go out and hurt somebody. Like I love that, man. It's so old school. I love it. I love that, man. And I don't know. I just have more respect for a player like that. You know what I mean? He's not afraid to give hits, and that's what he is. Sharkbait says that the corners are gone before 10. I feel like Eagles would trade back to 19 with the Bucks and get extra picks for next year. Could entirely. I don't think both corners will be gone. I can see the Raiders taking one. Maybe the Lions take a cornerback. I don't know. I think those are like the only two teams I could think that will take a corner before us if the Eagles are interested in it. Oh, John Johnson's still on the sign. Yeah, I thought that it was supposed to get done. Apparently, the Eagles had interest. There was a report that came out the Eagles were one of the teams that had interest in John Johnson. Maybe he was too expensive. I don't know. Trish said NFC just 3-team race and Niners Cowboys. I don't see us going back to the Super Bowl. I don't know what's going to happen next year, but it's going to come down to the coaching regardless. I think the Eagles have a huge chance. If the Eagles even hit the playoffs, whether it's wild card, whether it's number one seed, whatever the case may be, the NFC is so weak right now. If the Eagles don't make the playoffs next year, that's a really bad sign. If they don't make the playoffs, with that offense you have right now and how explosive it is with all those weapons, now getting Rashad Penny, if he stays healthy on that rotation, I'm telling you, dude, it's gonna be pretty dangerous. But it comes down to coaching, like how we can get the roster together. But they can't make the same mistake twice on getting another defensive coordinator. That's not gonna be, making adjustments and changes and being aggressive enough. So the average says, I'm over CJ. Like, it seems like he doesn't really want to be here. Bring back the Green Goblin. Want to get a Kelly Green Goblin jersey, a Green Mills jersey. Philly Special says, super surprised on the key players we got back. Yeah, I think we're all surprised, bro. Philly Special. I think we're all surprised. I think the most surprising one that we got back, okay, I think the most surprising one we got back was James Bradbury. I think that one was like the big one. I was like, wow, like did not expect that to even happen. You know what I mean? Mon says it's safe to say 500 doesn't watch college. Eagles fan says, bro, I can't figure out how old you are. I had to guess 28. Just it gives you a better pickup over Bijan. John says, Joey, do you think we'll win the division against this year? It'll be the first time since 04. Yeah, I think we could, but obviously, I don't know. It's like scripted every single year, so you never know. Coach says CJ probably don't want to come back. I don't think it's that, bro. I don't think it's disrespect towards the Eagles. I don't think it's just. I think it's him just trying to get a good deal. That's all it is. That's Joey Shakes. Which QB will Colts take? Colts will probably take. I don't know. Could be Richardson. No, actually, it could be Richardson. Maybe. It seems like the Colts have been linked to him a little bit. We don't even know. We don't even know, like, even though with the first overall pick, what's going to happen. Apparently, they don't know. You know, the Panthers don't know who they're picking, which is BS. I think they're obviously lying. I mean, you don't trade up to the first overall pick for nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, his closing speed's really good, Jason. I love Jordan Battle, dude. I do. Yeah, Bobby Wagner still hasn't signed yet. Would definitely love him next to Kobe Dean. Monster, the section is nowhere near close to the CJ situation. Play out the chat is always super dramatic. That's a Joey Shakes who will win the NFC East. Cowboys are getting Odell or Hopkins probably. So what does that mean? That means the Cowboys are winning the division. The weakest point for the Cowboys right now is if the Cowboys don't win the Super Bowl this year, that whole team is getting scrapped, dude. They're getting scrapped. It really is on. It's going to be on Dak Prescott. Like, there's no more excuses. Like, there shouldn't have been excuses for last year. Like, they want to make an excuse to get rid of Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore designated that offense where it was going, I guess. But it's really up to. I don't even care if they get Odell or get DeAndre Hopkins. I don't even give a crap because who's throwing the ball to these guys? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it looks good on paper, but can he actually, like, I know he did great with Amari Cooper, but they're talking a few years later now. So I said the team offered the Eagles a first for 24 draft to move back a couple spots in the draft. Yeah, a couple. Like, how many spots though? If it's a couple spots and they get a first round pick for 24, I'd do it in a heartbeat. To have 2 first round picks for 24 and 2 seconds if they don't use that extra second for this year. Yeah. I'd do it. Chad said, my concern is all these new coaches have their systems work this soon. Brett says, about done with the CJ shit too, trying to use the leverage, but what options does he have got at this point? The more you think production probably wouldn't be the same on a big deal. I don't know, dude. He's not getting a big deal regardless. So I know I'm missing some super chats here, and I have to move down the chat. We have a super chat from Trans Fat says, how do you think we'll adapt to these new coaches? I don't know. I mean, the coaches have got to do a good job. Otherwise, it's going to be a failed season, another wasted season when Howie Roseman's making all these moves. If Howie Roseman gets Chauncey, they got to make a statue of him, literally. I mean, I've never seen a GM do this. I mean, 11 free agents on your defense. You almost got your whole secondary back. And really the big loss that you had this year was Javon Hargrave. I mean, that's it. That's it, really. Your defensive end position is pretty good right now. Defensive tackle just need some more pieces, some more depth, and need a good starter next to Jordan Davis. You need a complimentary linebacker. You got Greedy Williams. You know what I mean? So, and then you got to just deal with safety right now. Reed Blankenship. You have Kevon Wallace back there. They heard the rumors about Jalen Mills, heard the rumors about, obviously with Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, his issues, what's going on with him. So it should be interesting, man. Game with Duke TV says, what's up, Joey? Kevin Byard is my favorite safety. I would love him on the Eagles roster. Yeah, it's not going to be as easy as everyone expects, but it's definitely something that the Eagles should definitely check out. His cap number is pretty big for the year. They want him to take a pay cut. He doesn't want to take a pay cut. They're probably going to end up releasing him from what it looks like reported. But they have to redo his deal to lessen that cap number. That's going to be the issue. And he's 29 years old right now. So you're going from Chauncey that's 25 to a guy that's 29. You know what I mean? Joe said, I think the new coaching will be better than last year. Dude, I hope so. I mean, I'm not really worried about Brian Johnson so much because Brian Johnson, like, I think Brian Johnson's actually going to do like a really, really good job. I think Brian Johnson's going to do fantastic here because he knows how to use Hurts. I think he'll actually open up the playbook probably a little bit more for him as well. You know what I mean? So I feel pretty good about it. The one thing I wanted to happen this offseason was keeping Brian Johnson in the building. And obviously Jeff Stoutland staying here for a multi-year contract is great too, because I, if Jeff Stoutland left, it really would have been hard to really fill his shoes with another, coach, so those are always, really tough. Ronson, what's good? Shakes, man. I hope today is the day. I know we're probably gonna say it every single day. It was nice last night to just relax. Last night was probably the first night I relaxed in a while because I'm always putting out news and always putting out all this stuff. So it was pretty good, pretty good. Scooch says I've been screaming Miles Jack for years. All them guys played with each other. Yeah. Miles Jack still available. Kennel Hall said, I can't wait till we win the division 2 years in a row. Shut everybody up. Well, that's not going to shut everybody up, but Taylor says it's crazy because Kellen Moore wasn't the issue. He led them to number one offense in 5 years. As long as Jones is still in charge, that team is doomed, and it's a great feeling knowing that. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I felt like even with Kellen Moore last year that, if Dak passes more than 40 times a game, they're losing that game. If you put the game on Dak, he loses it because they didn't run the ball much. And there are times where they didn't run the ball enough. So with Mike McCarthy drawing up the plays now, they're going to get more of a run fit with this team. But they're probably going to draft the running back now. So Zeke is gone. Pollard's coming off a broken leg. You know what I mean? So, and they franchise tagged him. I think Pollard is the better back. You know what I mean, for that offense. But, I don't know how many more excuses you could keep coming up for this guy, like every single year. Like it's everything else besides Dak. And now they're talking about another extension with Dak. I mean, what if Dak doesn't go to the Super Bowl this year? You know what I mean? Like you don't go to the second round of the playoffs. You can't even get to the Super Bowl. Like how many times are you going to retry and retry? They restructured a lot of contracts. They retained a lot of players back too, and they got some new players as well. So, they're trying to make somewhat of a run, I guess. You know what I mean? It's what it is, man. Sam says, worry about your team. The fact that you haven't beat up top 10 QB in years. Well, they beat like 6 to 8 teams, like over 500 last year. They beat some playoff teams last year. But our schedule brings us our schedule. I'm not going through this crap of like, that's why like I'm 7-8 years into YouTube right now. And like, I'm just so fed up with it. So like, I ignore a lot of that shit because I don't even fucking care. Every time like we beat a team that the Cowboys faced, we scored less points. They scored more points. And it was just back and forth child bullshit all year. It just got like pointless, useless. I don't know. Just dumb. So, Joe says, let's see, Colts. The Panthers do. Well, he asked about the Panthers. I mean, he asked about the Colts. So Stroud probably goes number one, most likely. If that's the case. Let's see here. We got a super chat from Pizzles. What's going on, man? Thank you for the super chat, man. He says, imagine almost the same defense with an aggressive coach. I'm excited. No, dude, like I'm excited too, man. Like, I know I always like worry, but I'm pretty excited about it myself. It's just that, I don't want them to make the same mistake. Like, I'm giving this guy a chance. There's no doubt. I want to see what Sean Desai has up his sleeve with this defense. But it's got to be better than what we had last year. We're not going to have as much depth as we had last year, but who knows? You know what I mean? Like, we're getting some depth at cornerback now, which we really didn't have last year, which is a great sign. You know, they could make some moves, man. Like really, all you got to work is on getting another linebacker, getting this Chauncey Gardner-Johnson thing fixed up, and this defensive line. Defensive end looks pretty good. They can add another guy through the draft in the mid rounds if they want. I mean, defensive tackle is probably my number one. Besides me really wanting a running back, in the first round with the 31 pick. I mean, I feel like they have to go DT in this draft. You know what I mean? I feel like they have to go DT in this draft. They have to get the best defensive tackle in this draft. I think that's what they have to do. I think that's where they have to go with it. No, I mean, Fletcher Cox isn't going to be the starter of the rotation. Definitely not. Joe said either Dak leads. Appreciate the super chat, by the way. Said either Dak leads the league in fumbles or interceptions. I'm not even shitting on Dak Prescott. Like, I'm not even trying to clown that team. It's just like, how many more years are you going to do the same thing and change everything? You're not getting rid of the main problem. It's that quarterback, and obviously that owner is going to be the problem for until all of them are 6 feet under. That's going to be the problem of that team for years to come. Like that's. If the Cowboys actually hired a GM that did his own thing, they would have a bigger chance. And I thought before last year they had a team for a few years when they had Amari Cooper, even when they had CeeDee Lamb at 1,000 yards, they had Zeke at 1,000 yards. Like when they had when Diggs had double-digit interceptions, like that was the year. They had a team for a few years. They actually had a team for a few years. And like, how many more times are you gonna keep doing the same thing every single year? Let's see here. They said, no doubt in my mind will be recognized second best QB in the NFL. Let's see here. Chris said Jalen Hurts only started 2 seasons and went to the Super Bowl. What's going on, Eagles Nation? What's going on, dude? Hope you're having a good day, man. Scoot said if we get the DT with the 10 pick means Jordan is in doubt. Well, it's not. I mean, Jordan Davis has got to have a really big year this year. I mean, look, he's here for the run stuffing ability that he has at that position. And when you look at it, yeah, I mean, he actually was playing really well before the high ankle sprain. He ended up getting hurt, and then they had to sign Linval, Sue, and then Jordan Davis came back. So, it's got to have a really big year. But if you have to get a promising tackle next to him, someone that's going to be a force to be reckoned with, because if you don't do that, then the defensive tackles won't do a damn thing this year. So Jordan Davis, like, I'm not saying he's a 4 to, he'll become like a 4 to 6 sack season type guy. Might not even be that because of his, he won't get the one-on-ones a lot. He won't get the one-on-ones too much. You know what I mean? But when he does, his pass rush could definitely get a lot better and a little bit better. I'm not expecting him to be Aaron Donald. I'm not expecting anything for that. For a run stuff ability to not be moved up front and make sure these runs ain't coming around, then, we should be good. You know what I mean? Chris Scott says Wentz got injured and didn't care enough about leadership in football in general. Hurts is a different dude, only going to get better. Mayor said, dang, you know how football you're saying the search was bad rookie year. Well, Hurts's rookie year was, I think he had some good games, but I think progressively for some reason, he got progressively worse that year. He played good. I thought the Saints game was good, but it was mostly rushing than it was passing. The Cardinals game I thought was a really good game from him, where it was a nice balance. So we saw a lot of both passing and running. And then like the team just fell apart after that. So it really necessarily wasn't his fault, but he made some mistakes. It's his rookie year at the end of the day. He got thrown into the fire. You know what I mean? So I thought he had some good games to take out of that year, but he didn't play a whole season. In 21, he got a lot better, but 21 didn't really show me too much that there was a little bit of flash, but I didn't really know until 22 after a few games that that things were going to happen, man. You know what I mean? Like for me, I wasn't all in as everybody else was all in, and that's just me being humble about it because I wasn't. But he had an off season in 20, going to the 22 off season. He he worked his tail off. We didn't know what he was going to look like. We didn't know how hard he was working that off season. We didn't know, as the months went on, the off season, like, we were excited to see what he was going to look like on tape. You know what I mean? And we got a good player out of it. So let's see here. Brand Cat says there's no way the Eagles can pay Hurts 45, still have a championship team. The Eagles have players to pay like Smith. Philly should take a quarterback third round. No. They'll get it done, bro. They'll make it cap friendly, and Howie will move money around. So Big D says he was mediocre in his first couple of years, but to say he improves significantly would be an understatement. Little Gamer says, I kind of was ready to let go of one of the quarterbacks because I wanted a future cornerback like Surtain and Sauce. Now, like, I don't know how to feel with a 30-year-old cornerbacks. Yeah, so Slay's 32, Bradbury's 30. Yeah, it really sucks because, and I didn't care if Bradbury signed back. Like, if Bradbury didn't sign back, I was going to go after a corner, your future number one corner with that 10th overall pick. And if Slay was actually going to be released, then you had to draft your 10th overall. You'd have to draft a cornerback at that point. So, see what the Eagles do, but it's a shame that some of these guys, it's a shame that they might not draft the corner at 10 this year. So then you're going to be back, you're going to have Slay and Bradbury in the building for a couple more years. At least I would say 2 years, 2 more seasons. For 2 more seasons after this year, you'll have Bradbury and you'll have Slay. So, you got to keep some depth behind it and just see what happens. But yeah, you're going to have to prepare for, in a couple of years to get younger at that position. There's no doubt. Naya says the way Hurts teammates follow and stand behind, tell me all I need to know. Yeah, I get it, dude. I feel like a lot of these guys re-signed back because of Hurts and because of this team in general and how it's made, the blueprint of how everything's made here. And you know what I mean? So I get it. I get it. Jose Hurts has gotten better every year. Let's see. Dank says, I'm worried about your mental capacity, that context being elite, but you're slow. What is going on in this? What's going on here? QE says, Joey, would you draft Cansey at 10 and another defensive end at 30? Nah, I don't think they hit the trenches twice, man. I think they hit the trenches once, but you never know. You know what I mean? You never know. But I think they could go DT cornerback. They could go DT running back. They could go DT corner safety, really. Because I think the Eagles will have, I don't think they draft a safety at 10. I don't. I think they go trenches regardless. So why'd that guy get timed out? By the way. As longer John stays unsigned, the more and more I can see him coming back on a 1-year, $9 or $10 million deal with incentives. That crazy talk. Philly get smoked for looking at someone. Dag says he plays an elite level, but elite means constantly playing on elite level year after year. C. Hayes says Milton is one, high motor, violent, get more one guy, and we good. Watch out for Milton. Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about Milton Williams. Like, I'm not really the biggest Milton Williams fan, but like I think he's gotten better. I think he's definitely gotten better every single year. But still in the rotation as usual. You know what I mean? I think still got some, something to show. So we'll see what happens. Appreciate it so much, Joe. Thank you so much, man. Jason Cool says, Jason Cool, we need Gonzalez. Slay won't be here long. CJ is a cancer. What? CJ is a cancer. Where's that coming from? Now it says watch Joey Porter, Emmanuel Forbes be Sauce Gardner. I'm not a big fan of Forbes too much. I think Forbes is going to get cooked in the NFL. Porter, I like him. I'd rather draft Porter over Forbes, but I think Forbes is going to get cooked. That's what I think. He's got slow hips. I don't think. I looked at a lot of tape. Even some of the picks that he got lucky on some of those interceptions. Some of those interceptions came right to him. Even I mean, his closing speed isn't too bad. Like, where there are times where he looks like he's getting beat. So I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of Emmanuel Forbes. He's okay. I think he's athletic. I think he's a ball hawk. But I like Joey Porter more. His Howie will fumble another talent that we should have drafted. Another talent? What are you talking about, dude? What talent has he fumbled in the past couple off seasons? Nancy, I want Bradbury back. Slay, unfortunately, is 0-32. Really too old for a corner. He has been great, but we are just about at that expiration date. I'm not saying like Slay is still a good cornerback. I think part of it was scheme and part of it was like them not using Slay the right way. And Slay didn't really have a great second half of the year. It was still a solid year for him, but I don't think he had a great second half of the year. I think he made some mistakes. I think he gave up some easy receptions when he didn't have to. MJ Horn says, see, Chauncey Johnson is playing the lifelong game to see if someone who needs him overpays him and is aggravated. Yeah, it's not going to happen, dude. It's not going to happen. JR says, I don't want to take a DT at 10. They might. I mean, they might have to because who do you have at that position right now? You know what I mean? Like, Bob said, Jalen Carter slides. I hope the Eagles draft him. And look, I don't mind getting Jalen Carter. Like, I understand his pro day was like kind of ugly, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know why he had such a really bad day that day. Like, apparently he gained another 9 pounds, and he was cramping up. He looked okay, but I don't know. A lot of people were kind of pissed off at that. No, I'm not blaming anything, dude. But the thing is, he's not getting his money though. That's the thing. That's what we're just trying to say. I said Cansey would be moved to defensive end in the NFL, I believe. Nah, dude. I think Kalijah Cansey's pure inside, man. I think his one-on-ones and what he could do in the backfield is his pursuit at quarterbacks, and he's quick, man. He's got explosiveness, got huge explosiveness. He had a really good combine. I mean, look, if he didn't have that big combine, like his stock wouldn't have driven up too much. It really, he did a really good job. Chris said this whole free agency has been about this defense. Look for Howie to go running back, defensive tackle, first 2 picks, right tackle and right guard, second round pick. That'd be interesting. Yeah, I feel like they will draft an offensive line within the first 3 rounds, regardless. But yeah, I could see a DT running back. I could see that. I could see that, no doubt. KP says it's very possible to trade up for defensive end from Alabama and Robinson. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Trading up for Robinson, they could probably do from their second first round pick. I wouldn't draft them at 10, but I think Will Anderson's going to be gone. I think the Lions could take him. I think the Raiders could take him. No. The Cardinals might even take him early. The Cardinals might even take him. Be honest. I think he's gone. I think he goes to Arizona. He might go to Arizona. You know? Oh, dude, if anyone's blocking anybody, I'm going to be really pissed off because I'm not taking mods away again. That's all I'm going to say. And Mayor, chill, dude. Chill. Everybody chill. Don't be doing it. Every time, Mayor's always fighting with somebody in the chat. I don't like that shit. Every time. Fight with somebody in the fucking chat. Don't be doing that shit, dude. Don't be doing that shit. Every time Mayor's fighting with somebody. I don't know why every time, but stop that shit over somebody's opinion. Don't do that shit. That really pisses me off. Every single live chat this week, same shit. Greenblood 54 with the super chat. Appreciate it so much, man. So do you see them taking Carter at 10? I can see them taking a shot. I can see them taking a shot at him. I like him a lot, dude. I think he's a beast. So I think he's going to do really well. I think as long as these misdemeanors that he has, like there's nothing really more serious with his this court thing or whatever's going on with his outside the NFL right now with these misdemeanors. Hopefully that doesn't get worse. So we'll see. We'll see, but I do appreciate super chat, man. Love Jalen Carter. Love him. Just chill. Just chill out, guys. That's all I'm asking. Just turn it off. That's all. Earth Air Fire Water says, instead of signing CJ, would you rather go a defensive tackle and draft a safety, Joey? Yeah, but I mean defensive tackles right now, but you got to sign a good defensive tackle though. That's the problem. The Eagles aren't into paying a defensive tackle for a lot of money right now, so that's why I think they're going to draft one. I don't think this Chauncey Gardner-Johnson thing is going to fall through. I feel like he will sign here. It's just going to be like a stupid circus act right now that we have to go through with it. Obviously, the Eagles are going to stay in touch with him and his agent. Like, we're ready to sign. Let's go get this done. Maybe they meet in the middle a little bit. Maybe they meet in the middle and say, hey, if these other safeties are getting paid $4 to $8 million a year and Jesse Bates gets 16, let's meet in the middle at like 9.5 if you want, 9.5, 10 million a year if that's what you want to do. If the Eagles can swing that, they can get that done. You know what I mean? Ryan says CJ has played nickel outside safety spot in the league and did well with all the opportunities. I kind of get his MO, but he needs to understand the market and the business. Yeah, I mean, he probably doesn't. But he thinks he has a lot of worth within himself. I respect him for what he's doing, but so let's see here. K Peep says, let's see here. Oh, hold on. I'll go to you, K Peeps, in a second. Chris says Isaiah 2 Super Bowls in 5 years. How much drop GM? K Peep says Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. I like this. Is like a girl playing hard to get, bro. Will end up dumped and with the wrong team if you don't quit playing like a diva. Lau says, I don't feel good about our all-line depth. Driscoll and Brett Toth. I would bring Samalo as a backup. Samalo. Yeah, dude, what's going on with Isaac Samalo? That's the question right now. I don't know what's going on with Isaac Samalo. No idea. I'm really confused that Isaac Samalo hasn't signed yet. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? The guards had a great market. They were getting so much money like left tackles. I mean, you have a guard that was just in the Super Bowl. Like, why hasn't Samalo been signed? Why wasn't he signed within the first wave of free agency? Because there's no way the Eagles are re-signing him back for cheap. There's no way that's happening. Unless there's something else going on, unless he got injured behind the scenes we don't know about. Maybe he got injured outside of football. I don't know. Something must have happened because why isn't he signed at all? You know what I mean? Juergens can't redshirt for another year. I mean, he's a second-round pick. You can't redshirt him for another year. You know what I mean? D-Hart said, what up, Joey? Thank you, and 500 for keeping us up to. Yeah, of course, man. All the time, dude. We got the shakedown tonight, so we got a lot to talk about today. They said, I really hope Gonzalez comes to Philly. Can't go wrong with that young stud if you want to draft him. I wouldn't be mad if Vontae moving the safety. He could be like a T-man, have Gonzalez play at slot cornerback. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they would make big changes like that. They could make big changes like that if they really wanted. I wouldn't be against it, but I don't think they'll do it. Joe says, Joe, what do you think about Nolan? I think Nolan Smith is quick, man. I think he's got a really good first step of explosiveness. He's got really good pursuit in the backfield. I think it comes down to where you want to take him really, because I don't think he'll be 10th overall. I'm not garnering his stats off of like how fast he can run a 40-yard dash, because the 40-yard for defensive lineman is good, but I don't take too much account into it. And I think he's got a quick first step. I think he gets good pressure. So maybe in the late teens, could drop to the late teens. Nat says CJ already cost himself money, probably got bad advice from agent. Yeah, maybe. Because I've been doing a lot of scouting in the area. Them boys from OSU, good both of them. Jeff said no part of Jalen Carter. All the signs are there for a head case that won't work and reach his potential. I mean, I really hope not. I hope that that's not the case. Some guys come out in the draft, some guys come out like this in the draft, and that's what happens. You know what I mean? But who knows, man? We might watch the draft. He might get taken early. He might get taken before 10. I mean, who knows? You know what I mean? I think all this helps, but whatever team that gets him is going to say it's a steal. And hopefully, he doesn't fumble this opportunity, because it'd be a total waste. You know what I mean? Yeah, Isaiah, Christian Gonzalez, Witherspoon not happening. Yeah, it's a shame, dude, because I really wanted one of those two guys. Thanks to Cansey can play outside too. He's movable. Actually, a lot of y'all talking crazy about Slay must have forgot the times when we had Bradley Fletcher and Kerry Williams. Oh man, yeah, that was pretty bad. Pretty bad times. Or even Byron Maxwell. That was horrible. I think Witherspoon's the more ready cornerback. I think he's more polished than Gonzalez, but I do like Gonzalez a lot, though. I think they're almost neck and neck. So either one of those guys I do like. Ryan said, I just saw tape on Van Ness from Iowa. Lord mercy, he's a physical specimen. I'm going to be doing tape on him really soon. I haven't actually watched tape on him yet. I haven't done, because usually I watch a lot of tape on my own, and then I do highlights for the memberships and stuff like that. So Brand says Cansey was nothing special and Pitt played in the week. AC Carter is much better than him. Let's see here. See, Jesse says TJ misunderstood the market. The market works in the NFL not as the value deserve, but what teams are willing to pay for your talent. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna have to just accept what's there, you know. We got we got a chat from Ricky, New York, says Joey Eagles draft Bijan at 10. JSN because Philly can't afford luxury picks. I'm not even an Eagles fan. I don't think they draft him at 10, bro. I wouldn't draft him at 10. I'd move up for him from 31, but I wouldn't draft him at 10. I wouldn't do that. Earth Air says Joey, I would rather sign a defensive tackle. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna, but who's available right now? DT, like you have Quentin Jefferson. Like there's really nobody out there defensive tackle for you want like a pure starter you're not a pure starter to start. Who do you want to start next to Jordan Davis? That's the question. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Oh, hold on. Let me did I miss it? I'm sorry, dude. I don't know why isn't it showing up? Oh, I'm sorry. I got you. Sorry. Sometimes for some reason the 199 the 199 chats they don't show up sometimes. The 499 ones do. I don't know why that's the case, but super chat Green Blood 54 says, "Did you see them taking Carter at 10?" I did until it's tough, man, because of the obviously what's going off the field with him and the off the field issues, and that pro day really kind of messed me up a little bit after watching that and all the news that came out from the pro day. So it's kind of tough. If the Eagles think they can get him a few picks later, they could trade back a couple spots if that's what they think they want to do. You know what I mean? So I get it. We'll see, though. We'll see. We got a super chat from Patrick. He's what's going on, man? So you don't know you still have Fletcher, Cox, Linval, Joseph, and Williams and Davis. You don't have Linval Joseph right now. Fletch is back, but I don't think you're starting him in the rotation this year. I think you're going to go draft somebody. I don't think you're Fletch needs, and obviously with Fletcher Cox too, you need more depth with Fletch being in this defensive tackle position now, because, or at least in the rotation, because when he played 70% of the snaps that last year, he didn't play well. When they add Linval and Sue, he played a lot better for this team. So I think that's going to be the answer for it. I don't think Cox starts in the rotation. I don't. I think it becomes the third defensive lineman in the rotation, in the second rotation, most likely. So Jane says, still don't know. I still want to sign Linval Joseph, by the way. Like, I would get another run stuffer in here, no lie. So Jane says, still don't know if Milton, good fit, he has to show up. Yeah, I mean, the sign Sue and Joseph wouldn't be a bad thing if they want to do that, but I don't think those are your main pieces. I think you want to add them for depth purposes, but I think you want to get a little bit more than that. they need a nice counterpiece next to Jordan Davis, like a monster at that position. Thanks that nobody is seeing anyone. What's going on? No, probably not. It's probably not going to happen. No, I mean, Sue's going to be one of those guys going to wait till week 13 of the season and, be like, oh, let me see if I can win a Super Bowl with he might sign with another team. So, and I don't think Sue is a great pass rusher anymore. I think he's still got something left in the tank, but, I think he does okay. Like, I think he's in a rotation. I think he's fine. You know what I mean? If you want to add a little bit more to it, you know what I mean? But it's not that Sue did nothing. It's not about Sue doing nothing. Adding more bodies to your defensive tackle position makes a lot of the other players better. It keeps everybody refreshed. So it really helps the whole D line when you have more. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Well, we got 471 in the chat right now. We got 471 in the chat right now. Appreciate everybody being here. If you guys haven't subscribe to the channel. Like the stream if you guys haven't. It is Saturday. I don't want to take up too much of everybody's time today. We'll have a video out and we'll have some more videos on the memberships as well. So check out the pinned comment for the memberships, for the draft, all the draft highlight stuff, all that great stuff. And definitely like the stream if you guys haven't. Do appreciate everybody that's been joining me throughout this whole entire week since Sunday, really, for free agency. On all these streams. I mean, I think last year we did this like 2 weeks straight. We did these for a while. I don't know how long we're gonna do these for, but having a good time with them. So until more news comes out, what we're gonna do, we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. Let's see here. Bijan is going to be a Cowboy. We'll see if they move up for him. How many picks do the Cowboys have? Like 9? What do they have? Like 9 picks? I forgot how many picks they have. We'll see what happens. Fred says the offseason, what everybody arguing about. Rob said if the Eagles trade back for Bijan Robinson and use that pick to trade back from the 30 to get Jordan Addison or Quentin Johnson, the offense would be historically great. Yeah, we'll see, man. Like, I don't think they trade back that much. I honestly don't see them trading back at all, to be honest. Unless it like at 10, if they feel like they're unless they're getting specifically somebody that they know they'll get, 2 picks back or something like that. I'm not trying to trade back that much with that 10th overall, but I can see them drafting him. I do. I can definitely see it happening, but they'd have to move up, obviously. But you said everyone is here talking about shit. Tough guys, you won this battle. Let's see here. Tanner the Great says, I feel Penny is going to be a beast. A lot thicker body than Sanders, but also has the speed. Penny is a better runner than Miles. Well, 100%. Penny is a better runner. He's got more tricks up his sleeve. He's tough. He loves, really loves contact. When he gets to the second level in open space, he just gets into this other shift of speed. You're not going to pass to him in the backfield too much because he really doesn't. He's really not known for that. But that read option is going to be sick. The RPOs are going to be sick with Rashad Penny. It's going to be fun to watch. If he stays healthy, man, he's going to have a good season. And really, he's betting on himself. I mean, Rashad Penny's not going to get a long-term contract with the Eagles or anything like that after this year. But I think he's really trying to bet on himself, chip on his shoulder. Traction Steelers are going to add Addison a pair of Pickett. They played at Pitt together. Philly D says, if the top D-line players are gone, would they draft Bijan at 10? I don't think they'll do that, man. I think they'll move up for him from 31, but I don't think they draft him at 10. I mean, who knows? I mean, weird things happen. You know what I mean? Joey, can you run a poll on who is the toughest in the chat so we can vote on it and drop it? God. Fresh is Denzel Perryman still available. I've heard different stuff. Mon said it's Bijan bullshit is worse than Matt Corral shit in the chat lost. Yo, we made it funny though. Come on. That was the Matt Corral stuff was funny though. Come on. You gotta say it was funny. Who knows what we're doing this year? Who knows what's going on this year for the draft? Philly Wild, what's going on, dude? So what up, Joey? What do you think? Eagles making any moves today? Today has been a very quiet day for the NFL news. Yeah, because you're through the first wave of free agency. It's going to start to die down a little bit now, and there's still a really good free agent list left. Still a lot of good players available. And just seeing where it goes, man. We'll see where it goes. But it's going to slow down a little bit, so we'll get into more draft stuff. We'll have some more stuff videos out today, obviously. So it should be fun. Mr. Not 1-1 to play with. Isaac, what are you talking about? Let's see here. See, Bob said, I can't wait to see Penny behind our offensive line. He reminds me of a Jordan Howard with speed. Freedom Luma, what's going on, dude? He said there's going to be a trade back from 10 before the draft. You know how he works. Jay said availability is the ability question with Penny. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all we're kind of waiting for with him, Penny is better but can't stay healthy. Talking with common sense. Ohanami's family says hardest player to see leave for you this season. Mine is usually Miles. I've got attached to him past 4 years. Seeing him sign in Carolina was tough. He deserves a standing ovation when he returns. Yeah, that was probably the toughest one for me too. It sucks that when you draft a guy, played at Penn State, drafted here, and leaves to go to Carolina. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I wish he stayed, but the Eagles could have signed him. It wasn't an impossible contract. It was $6 million a year. It wasn't bad. You know what I mean? But at the same time, the Eagles don't want to put money into that position. So I get it. But I wish him luck. I wish him luck with everything. And he deserved his money. He deserved his money, what he got. And that's it. That was the toughest one this year, definitely. Because I knew he was going to be walking. Dave said, Joey, what's up, brother? Cleaning house, sealing countertops. Tell you, hope your day is good. It's good, Dave. I hope you're having a good day too, man. Enjoy your weekend, bro. I don't know how much. I actually don't know how much Wagner's asking for at all. I'm not really sure how much he's really asking for, to be honest. He was if Carter and Anderson is gone, I'm trading up to get Bijan. Yeah, I don't, dude. I just have this weird because when I look at the running back position, like you're going to be in the same spot next year come 24 off season. You're going to be you're going to lose Penny because he's on a 1-year deal, cheap deal, and you're going to lose Boston Scott on another 1-year deal. So you're down to Kenneth Gainwell for a whole nother year again, and adding more running backs to that again. So hopefully, I don't know, man. It's going to be exciting if they want to take Bijan, if they want to take Gibbs, it's going to be interesting to see what they do here, man. I'm pretty excited about it. I mean, I feel like you had a running back, you don't have to worry about the position for 5 years. You know what I mean? If the Eagles added Bijan in the draft, the whole entire NFL would flip out. Really, I mean, I think the league would take notice on the Eagles and taking Bijan, like with Hurts and Bijan. Yeah, it'd be a loaded backfield, man, going this year. And then come next year, Bijan takes more of the reps, man, as a 3-down back. Be pretty cool. You never know. Philly Watts says, "Yep, that's all we could do. See where it goes, and we'll see a second wave coming soon." Yeah, the second wave will come. It'll come. Bill says, "Can you believe Dan Silva said Hurts a running back who plays quarterback always trashes him?" I don't even care, dude. I only see his news because other people follow him and retweet his stuff. Ross, I mean, if Carter is gone at 10, I think you take Bijan at 10, and move up for Cansey. I think Cansey 10 is. Yeah, I was never going to take Cansey at 10. I don't think I'd take him. I'd either move up for him, probably from 31, most likely. No CJ news, bro. It's been quiet. It's been really, really quiet. Daniel says Garner was my favorite player last year, but his attitude this offseason shows immaturity and low class. Something the it's not immaturity and low class, bro. He's just trying to get some money for what he's worth. I mean, that's really it. I don't put it towards you don't just accept the first contract that's given to you, or someone lowballs you a contract. You don't just take it. You want to negotiate. So I get it, man. He's coming off his deal, man. Like he's coming off his rookie deal. You know what I mean? Like this is where these guys get their, coming off a rookie deal is a big deal. This is where you start to get your fortune, man. That second contract is where you really get your fortune. Like no joke, that's where it kind of goes. Let's see here. People never been to school. This in North. See here. Bill said Joey shakes big sills, giggles like a schoolgirl, and trashes the Eagles 20. That's what he does. That's what he does. K Peep says, I'm definitely fine with Gibbs as our second first-round pick. He's as explosive as Hurts. Imagine that with the RPO with him. Also catch out of the backfield with Kamara 2.0. Yeah, dude, Gibbs, I like Gibbs a lot because you can line him up anywhere on the field. He's great at catching the football. Imagine throwing to him on stride in the passing game would be fantastic. It's got great vision. It's got toughness. We'll take contact and get extra yards for it. I think he's got a little bit of everything, man. I think he's worth every penny. He'll be worth every penny if you draft him. No joke. Quiet Forces, you can get a good running back in the second, third round. Oh, I totally get it. There's a lot of running backs that can still be out there, that are still out there. His running backs can go well as third, fourth round, depending on what the team needs, really, in a running back. And don't you want a high skilled running back coming into this team in the backfield with Jalen Hurts? I'm not settling for a running back in the third, fourth round just because he's good for the scheme. I'm settling for one of the top talents because I want us to have a top talent at running back. And then, if you don't want to pay him after 5 years, don't pay him. If you don't want to pay him after 5 years, don't pay him. Simple as that. Easy as that. Steve said, have you heard anything about teams interested in Carson Wentz as a backup? I haven't heard one bit of news on that. I think Carson needs to take a year off and like humble himself and really think about what he wants to do. That's what he should do this year. So I don't see him accepting the fact that he's a backup. He probably still accepts that he could still start in this league because I think he'll always have that in his head for some reason. He had one good year. He had one good year in his career, really. I mean, that's it. Yeah, I'm excited for Dean to get his opportunity, man. I'm pretty pumped. They didn't give him more third down opportunities. Design running back checkdowns 4 wide and shotgun with him running 5 yards against routes would have been killer. Jason says N'Kobe. Let's see here. T. Millen says Sills makes good points, but he's a hater that constantly looks for negativity. Let's see. Big Payne said Eagles have options just as good as to be as an organization. You know, look at all the moves. Look at all the moves that they made, and then you still have 2 first-round picks this year and a second. You know what I mean? We got Marco Polo says Joey and Philly 500 are like the 1-2 Eagles content creators. I appreciate it so much, man. Appreciate it so much. We definitely appreciate that. Support's been real, man. It's been awesome. You know, respect everybody that watches and very, very appreciative of it. Ty says, hey, I'm all for Kevin Byard. I get why CJ's doing what he's doing. He definitely deserves to make more than Cox in a year. He's more impactful on the defense than Cox is. Yeah, I totally get it, dude. I totally get it. You know, sometimes these safeties make a big difference. But you know how I am. I love those defensive linemen. You know, I know how I like those guys. So the Byard thing is going to take time. It wouldn't be something that happens right now. It'd be something that happens in the future, maybe before June. It could be a trade destination because they'll save $14 million post June for a trade. If they cut him before June, they'll save 6. So they get a lot more cap if they trade him. I think maybe they will try to trade him, but the report says if Kevin Byard doesn't take a pay cut, they will release him. So I don't know why they would just release him. Maybe they think they won't have a trade for him. I mean, I think a lot of teams would be interested in him regardless. I mean, he's 29 years old, you know, still young for the position. So should be cool. Let's see here. Let's see. Earth says, I would trade A.J. Brown to the Dallas Cowboys for Micah Parsons, 24 first round picks, 223 second, third, and fifth for sure. Michael YI says, I could see the Eagles drafting Gibbs. Imagine the backfield with Hurts, Penny, and Gibbs. You could move Gibbs around and be the Eagles' version of Kamara. Would be dangerous. Yeah, I think so, dude. Another catcher out of the backfield or play him as a wide receiver because you could line him up as a wide receiver as well. So I love that's why I liked when Doug used Miles Sanders in 2019 when he was drafted. I really liked how they used Miles that year. And then the next 2 years, they barely ran with him. And then, he, obviously got injured in 21 twice. And then 22, he had his best year of his season, man. Best year. But Gibbs is, I mean, if they draft Gibbs, I would absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Listen, there were four first round running backs in the last 4 years. It's a myth that you do not draft a first round running back. They said CJ probably just got bad advice. The market dictates your value. You don't get to pick your value. That's true. I get it. Dave says, Joey, who is going to move up from practice squad to fill a couple holes for backups on the old line? Do you think? There's nobody enticing. You lost Dillard for left tackle now. They're going to draft a couple offensive linemen in this draft. They're going to do it. Jeff Stoughton's going to, I mean, when Jeff Stoughton's looking at guys, I have all the trust in the world he's going to get the right guys in the building. I have all the trust in that. I really do. I really, really do. Armel says it's Nakobe going to run middle linebacker, or is it possible from the jump and the Kai's role? I think he should be the middle linebacker this year. I do. James Smith says, I like this. Like the show. Eagles moves are good. Let's go, Eagles. What's going on, man? Hope you're doing good, James. Let's see here. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson signs with Washington. I think obviously, I think he'd sign here before going over there. I hope that doesn't happen. Let's see here. Byard's making, I think, $13.6 million this year. He's making a lot of money. His cap number is pretty high. His cap number's, hold on. I had it up and I actually deleted the tab by mistake. Here it is. So his cap hit is $19.6 million. It's a big cap hit. That's a big cap hit, bro. They want to lessen that cap hit, but he's making a lot of money too. $13.6 million the next 2 years. He's making the same amount. So pretty nuts. Ron says, wouldn't mind Milan Nakobe usually plays weak side linebacker. Joseph Philly, I brought the Dean jersey last year as soon as they come available. Yeah, Jesse Bates is the market, but he's the only one that got paid big money. AO says, I think if we draft a running back, Eagles don't value the position and Howie has other needs. I wish we would, though. I would love to draft a running back, bro. I would love it. James says, bring B. Wagner here, possibly even Clowney if we can get him cheap. Cole McCree says nobody is sleeping on Gainwell. He's just not a starter. Great number 2. Yeah, I think he's a nice rotational guy. He really he had a good year this year. He got into the playoffs. He played really good too. Like he doesn't have this like special running skill set. He's just he makes guys miss here and there. Like he's an average runner, but he runs really well though. He just runs with fire in his eyes, man. That's all he really does, and got to respect that from him. Chad says, Joey, thanks for what you do. Any news on Quinn? You think he could still play at a high level? I don't know. I'd stay away from it. I don't know. At this point, if they were like desperate for him, he would have to get paid really cheap. And I think the good part about paying him cheap is that because he didn't do crap last year. So that's what I take out of it. Tom said, except that the Eagles will never draft top talent running back. It's one of the parts we need missing. God changes our ways. I think we will change our ways, man. Things do change, Name Brad CJ will end up somewhere he doesn't want to be for more money. I don't know. The way the market is, probably not. Big Pig says CJ played safety 1 year. He has no basis to ask for Bates money. He got to run it back at safety. A slot cornerback, less money from safety. That's an issue. I think if he wants to get that money, he needs to sign a 1 year deal with the Eagles. He should sign like a 1 year deal with the Eagles. That's what he should do. If this is just going south right now with these contract negotiations, I think he should sign a 1 year deal with the Philadelphia Eagles. And bro, I'm about to take some fucking wrenches away, bro. Don't be doing this shit. I'm telling you. I'm about to do it right now because I'm tired of this shit. So, fucking guys. About to end this fucking stream, actually, because this shit's just really annoying. I'm pissed. Now I'm gonna fucking. Oh, you're good. All right. If that was a mistake, it's fine. Did you block somebody by mistake, bro? Bleeding Green Nation. Remember for 4 months. Appreciate it, man. Oh, Tinder chat. Well, yeah. If it's spam, get rid of it. All right, we're gonna play that game now. You're gonna tell me to not mention your name. All right. All right. That's how we're gonna play. We're gonna play it then. We're gonna play. Hold on one sec. Now we gonna play. I'm taking wrenches away today. I'm definitely taking wrenches away today. I'm not doing this shit. We'll never deal with that shit ever. Ever fucking ever. I don't care who you are. I don't care. Don't care. If it's spam, yeah. If it's spam like Tinder, chat, whatever, like all these spam things, you could block those. You could block those things because that's just spam. Taking wrenches. I already took a few wrenches away already just now. So there you go. Yeah, I already took a few wrenches away. I already took a few wrenches away already. So I like Branch a lot. I like Branch. I like Jordan Battle too. Like those guys. Miles says, I think you could possibly considering putting Maddox back at safety. He played well at safety earlier in his career. I wouldn't move if CJ keeps playing football. I mean, if they make that move, I'd be shocked if they make that move. We'll see, though. We'll see if they make that move. Battle is nice, bro. Like him a lot. Nah, I'm not dealing with that shit, dude. I'm not dealing with it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not dealing with that shit. I hate that shit. I hate that. I hate people that starting fights with other people. Nah. And it's happened more than once. It's happened a few times. So, and it's with the same person every fucking time. So that's the way it's gonna go. Big Pickens says move down to 13, get another pick. Branch, cool with me. Let's say Williams says Dallas is drafting Bijan at 26. I'll see what happens. See if he lasts that long. I doubt it, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, at the end of the day, Dak Prescott's still your quarterback. So I don't know what these weapons. I don't know if getting D-Hop or OBJ makes a difference. I don't think any of these moves make a difference for Dallas. The main problem is still in their offense, regardless. Dan said we should address the tackles TJ had last year. We're going to miss those. Oh yeah, I mean some of them were bad. I mean he wasn't good on coverage either. So it's the way that goes. Just I'd say draft Branch after moving back a few spots. Draft Gibbs later, then pick up some more depth pieces because we have a few 1-year deals that we must replace. We need a corner. Yo, Steven Joyce, what's going on, dude? So he says, I wouldn't mind Mills as a backup. Never had the best skills, but like his grit. Yeah, dude, I'm not dealing with that shit. I've reset my wrenches. I've reset my mods like 3-4 times because there are people that come up to me and they're like, "Why'd you block me?" And I'm like, "I didn't block you." And like, there's people that get blocked and don't even, there's people that just get blocked. It's just really annoying. You know what I mean? Like, this is a free opinion zone, man. Like, you don't like somebody's opinion, just shut the fuck up about it. Simple as that. That's all you gotta do. We got a super chat from Black Mama says, "When will you react to prospect highlights?" I've been doing that on the channel members. I don't do them on the I don't do them on my channel because I don't do them on as public videos because of the copyright claims they get. So I do them on membership videos. I do them on membership. I do them on membership videos. So if you get one of those memberships, they're like $2. You'll see all the draft highlight reactions on there. So I'll actually let me actually those are in the live chat. Those are for seeing all the rest of the stuff with the draft. I'm doing draft videos, but highlight reactions are in the memberships. Always are. Appreciate the super chat. Oh, did I even say that super chat? I didn't, did I? Oh no, I did. I did. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Green Blood 54 with super chat. Thank you so much, man. Says OBJ wants 20 million a year. Nobody is going to give them that much. Yeah, I mean 15 to 20. I think you got to look at the end of the day. Like, you got to start high in negotiations and then work yourself to the middle. That's the way it goes with a lot of these deals. So I don't know, to get all that. You know, I don't know, bro. But yo, Dez, what's going on, dude? Hope you're having a good day today. We got Savvy B. What's going on, dude? Thank you for the new member. Oh, I think my charger's definitely taking a crap on me. Appreciate it. Yo, why are people getting hidden on this shit? What the hell is going on, dude? I don't know what's going on. Ayo, are you blocked? I don't know what's going on right now. But Savvy B, Shake Squad Soldier membership. Thank you so much for joining up, man. I do appreciate it very much. And we have AO. Thank you for joining to the Shake Squad. Hold on. To the Shake Squad Soldier as well. Thank you so much, dude. Very much. Dank Burrito with the one gifted membership. Thank you so much, man. And that gifted goes to I'm trying to read this name right. Noam Derek gets the gifted membership from Dank. Thank you so much, Dank, for gifting the membership, man. If anybody wants to see more draft stuff when it comes to highlight reactions, they're all on the memberships, all that stuff. We'll have the regular draft videos on the channel, but I appreciate it so much. Sorry, I had to read all that, but obviously appreciate it so much, guys. Meg says rumor draft day scenario back out of 30 for a second and a third, then trading that second for King Henry. Thoughts? I don't think they go after another running back that's for trade, and then you have to go for trade in the NFL. I don't think they're going after Derrick Henry. I think that's done. I think the Rashad Penny thing kind of maybe, I think the Rashad Penny stuff kind of disappeared that a little bit. So I think you go after Gibbs, you go after Bijan, you go after one of these running backs. I feel like you do that, but I still think they need to draft trenches with that 10th pick. So I think that's what they do here. Let's see here. We got Black Mama with the new membership. Thank you so much, man, for joining up as well to the Shake Squad Soldier tier. Thank you so much, man. Thank you very much, bro. Appreciate you joining the squad, dude. Just said, move back a few spots, draft Branch, Gibbs in a corner, then DT or edge or linebacker. I wonder what they're going to do at linebacker. If you go on your phone, and you press like the money sign on the bottom right, it should say, I actually don't know. Actually, I remember doing it. From. I actually don't know. I know you do it. I know you could do it on your phone, but for some reason, it's not popping up the right way. I don't know, actually. I don't know why. I guess it pops up for certain people, I guess. I'm not sure, to be honest. Iron Mills says, do you think Job will be possible look for safety reps this year? I mean, I think Job did cross-train last offseason, but he really stayed at cornerback. I think they do cross-train somebody at that spot. You know what I mean? So I think they'll do something there. G says, how you pay Dak Moore and Cooper will probably end up their starter. Miles says, Dak was tied in interceptions last year and missed many games. Keep on believing he's worth 60 a year. Am I missing something? I don't think I am. I don't think I'm missing anything. I think I'm good. Actually, I think I'm really good. Jezron said, whoever we draft, some can learn from the vets that way they could hit the ground running. Since I think it doesn't pop up because maybe. If you go to the money sign on the bottom right-hand side, it should say gifted subs, I think. I think I've done it. I've done that on Joe Castro's channel a few times. We got a membership chat from Killer Ghost, member for 9 months with the Shake Squad Soldier tier. Thank you so much, man. He says, chances we get Bobby Wagner. I mean, I know the Cowboys have a lot of interest right now. I don't really know. I mean, there's been mention of him going back to Seattle, too. But to the Eagles, I'm not really sure. I haven't really heard any direct, Eagles are interested type reports on Wagner, but who knows? They could sweep in. Who knows? He says, having just went to Super Bowl, you gotta use that 10th pick. Yeah, you gotta get blue chip players, bro. Gotta use blue chip players. Dang says it's the super chat button. If you're a member, you can gift one. Oh, you have to be a member to gift one? I never knew that. I really? Never knew that. Big Guy Reed says it's either going to say free milestone chat or gift membership. Yeah, I don't know how it goes, bro. Those are new. Like they just added those a few months ago. So the Bengals got Nick Scott for not that much money. Another safety off the board. Nick says, have to cut Josiah Scott. Yeah, can't stand watching him get to it. But yeah, I'm hoping. I think Greedy Williams is a great athlete. I think he's dealt with some injuries. He had like the stinger. He had like the stinger injury after his rookie year. And then he progressively just moved down like from starter to special teams between going to his last year in 22. I mean, he had a hamstring injury. So he's dealt with some injuries, but Greedy Williams is a nice depth piece, a nice, low risk, high reward signing. I mean, he's not going to start, obviously. He only plays outside cornerback, but I do like it. Yo, Yeep, what's going on, dude? Vigilance, I've been trying to find out what's happening with Isaac so far. Not much info. Nothing. I don't know why. I don't know why he's not signed. Something must have happened. Like, did he get hurt off? Like, did he get hurt like outside the NFL? Did like he do something? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out why he's not signed yet. Why he wasn't signed in the beginning. You have a guard from the Super Bowl that's becoming a free agent, and no one signed Isaac Seumalo yet. All right, Mills, I'm actually excited to see Reed the Blankenship start and play throughout the season. I think maybe a gem in the rough for us. Yeah, we'll see. He gave us a nice sample size, but he needs some competition for OTAs, training camp, stuff like that. And then yeah, we'll be good to go, man. We'll be good to go. We'll see what happens with it. Aver says probably going to sign a cheap linebacker like Nate Gary. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. It's all right, though. Don't worry about it. Like, it pops up when it pops up. I'm not sure. It usually pops up when you hit that sign, but I don't know. It's not working. Earth says Cansey's going to look good in green, Joey. I know. And that's another option I would definitely take. Eagles got to pay Hurts. I heard the Eagles weren't supposed to. They weren't going to sign anybody this year. I thought they were on the downfall and they weren't going to be able to bring people back. Yeah, Eagles got to pay Hurts. Yeah, obviously you got to pay a quarterback. Every team's got to pay a franchise quarterback, right? I don't know if that's supposed to be like. I'm glad they're paying Jalen Hurts. I don't get if that's supposed to be like a sting. Am I supposed to be upset about that, or I don't know. I think Reed could start 17 games. I do, but like I said, I think they need to bring in more competition. I think they need to bring in more for him. There's nothing on CJ. There's nothing other than the last bit of news we got was the market's just really bad, and Chauncey should come back on a 1-year deal. He probably should just try to prove himself for another year. So, Yo, LeBron, what's going on, dude? So what up, Joey Shake? Sorry I was a little late, but I'm here now. What's going on, man? Hope you're having a good day. I'm not trying to take everybody's time on a Saturday. You know what I mean? Jay says only a couple games in Keller Green, unfortunately. Dank says any team can only wear for alternate uniforms three times in a season. Let's say it says Wagner wants 3-year deal only. Really? Is that why? That's why teams haven't signed him, because they don't look at him as they don't want to take him for that long. I mean, for his age though, that's kind of crazy though, right? Let's say. I mean, he's what, like 30, was he 32, 33, something like that? I mean, he still plays well. I mean, he was top 10. He was top 10 in tackles for loss last year. He was still a very good player last year. Played really well. We got a super chat from South. Thank you so much, man. He says, do we even still have Barnett? We do. I don't know what they're doing. Barnett, this is last year. Let me check Barnett's numbers for the year. Actually, really quick. I want to check Barnett's numbers real quick. So Barnett for this year, he's making so his cap number is $3.1 million. He's only making $1 million. That's it. Only making $1 million. 3.1 against the cap. I mean, that's kind of a lot for what he's not doing, but it's still cheap. But kind of nuts. But I don't know, man. I guess they're gonna give him a shot to see, let him play for himself this year for another contract, because there's no way the Eagles re-sign him again. I wasn't a big fan. That was probably the worst move they made last year. But he didn't play all year because he got hurt. So 3.1 against the cap for Barnett. He's only making $1 million. So that's the news on Barnett. South. Thank you for the super chat so much, bro. It's really sad. It's actually pretty damn sad, but D says, "Sup, Joey? Thank you for the super chat. Can you send the link for your Discord?" Oh yeah, let me do that, bro. So yeah, so I have my official Discord, right? I would like so many people to join because we have so much fun. We do voice chats every few days, so I'll talk to everybody. This way it gets me close to you guys. You know what I mean? This way we're not hold on, let me get, oh my God, this phone is being weird. That is the Discord. It is in the live chat. Make sure you pick your team in the hashtag pick your team first. Obviously agree to all the rules. No racial crap, no political crap, just football talk and having fun. That's it. So that's my Discord link definitely hit that. Join the Shake Squad Discord official. I've had it for a few months. I have two guys running it for me, really cool guys, Anthony and somebody else. I forgot. I don't really talk to the other guy too much, but one of my good friends, Anthony, is running it. Does a really good job with it. So I appreciate so much for joining that Discord as well. But we got 431 in the chat. We're an hour and 36 in to the stream. If you guys haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Like the stream up as much as possible. I do appreciate it so much, guys. Try to get those likes up as much as possible. Keep getting those likes up for the stream. I do appreciate it a lot. So thank you, guys. Oh, boy. What am I? All right. We're good now. I was getting confused on what's going on. Appreciate it so much, everybody. And DC, thank you for joining the Discord if you join it, man. And anybody else, too. Sal with another super chat. Thank you so much, man. Sal says, that's what I'm saying. He's expensive. I mean, he's a $3.1 million cap hit, but he didn't play the whole year. So that was kind of wasted money. It's kind of gonna hopefully it's not wasted money this year for that. You know what I mean? So we'll see. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what the future plan is for him and what's going on, what they're doing with him. I'm not really sure, but not a big fan of it. Not a big fan of it, but I guess he's going to play for himself as long as he's not getting us penalties, not screwing up any games for us. I think we'll be all right, right? I think we'll be good to go. Says Hopkins asking for price. Yeah, so it looks like the Cardinals are trying to get a second round pick for him. That's what I'm thinking. I think the Cowboys might not be. I mean, I heard like Jerry Jeudy. I've heard Cortland Sutton. Like those guys, the Broncos want some high draft capital for them because they're taking on so much money with Russell Wilson. They just picked up his option for $45 million. Why? I don't know, but that's the case with that. So. Yeah, so me and 500 actually ran, when Barnett got signed, we were on stream. It was actually this time last year. I was doing a free agency stream and I know 500 joined and he joined the stream and all that happened, man. All that crazy crap happened, dude. It was nuts. Thanks to the chat would have blown up on Twitter, would be going crazy. What did the Cowboys trade for Hopkins? Yeah, when somebody says a trade and I don't see the chat blowing up, yeah, I think it's fake, obviously. Yeah, we do voice chats on the Discord. Like I'll just start up a voice chat and everybody joins up and we all just talk Eagles on the Discord. Once the Discord grows a lot more, I'll be doing live streams on Discord as well, but it's not even at 300 members yet. It's close, but it's only at like 300 members there. Once I get to like maybe like 1,000 members, I'll start doing like live streams. I'll pay for Discord. I'll pay for the higher thing of Discord. This way we do live streams on Discord as well, and on YouTube at the same time. But it doesn't have that many members right now. But trying to build that thing up a little bit. But it's been a lot of fun though. Jay says Howie will sign linebacker when the price is low. Hans says, do you think there will any way we will draft Christian Gonzalez or Devin Witherspoon? I would love it, but I don't think so though. I don't think so. Biggs, the Eagles will wait until after the draft to address linebacker guys get desperate. Yeah, and you have to wait for those signings after the draft. You wait for some of those signings that make a lot of sense. Those cheap, deals. Howie gets on rotation or for depth, which is good. So. See here. Dogo Vice says, watch Derek Barnett come out of left field and have a Pro Bowl year. What happened to the talent he showed his rookie? Hey, he's a one-year dude. He was a one-year wonder. Corey Clement, one-year wonder. These guys, a lot of those guys that year, one-year wonders. Carson Wentz, Corey Clement, Derek Barnett. Derek Barnett didn't have a bad season after that. It wasn't horrible, but he started to garner his injuries a little bit more after that. I got you, bro. I got you. Jaden says, I don't see anything on D-Hop. Still Cowboy fans desperate. Bleak Huggers, every time I see Barnett come name, I see yellow. Oh, man. Let's see here. Bad Monkey says, well, CD was elite this year, better than AJ Brown, and him and Steve Hop about to go off next season. I don't know why people do this thing with CD. Like, I don't get, dude. Like, you understand, like, that AJ Brown has Devontae Smith as well. Like, CD was the only wide receiver they had was any good last year. Of course, he's going to have a lot of receptions, a lot of targets because he's the only receiver. He's not sharing reps. I mean, he's the number one guy. There's nobody on CD's level in that offense. It's going to take a drop next year. It will take a drop if they sign somebody else. It's going to take a drop. You had Devontae Smith and AJ Brown had 1,000 yards apiece last year. Come on now. You can't make the difference of that. Like if CD was with another receiver, yeah, it would obviously the numbers would make more sense. But yeah, I would expect CD to have a lot of yards and a lot of targets, receptions. Come on now, you got AJ Brown and Devontae Smith both got over 1,000 yards, dude. Like, you know what I mean? And then you had 1,000-yard running back. It's crazy, dude. Natty Greats, I remember Brandon Boykin's post corner. Dude, I love Brandon Boykin. I loved Boykin for a long time, dude. Odell said he never said he wanted $20 million. All he said is that 4 ain't enough. But, dude, like, this is what he does, though. Like, he hasn't played in a year, and he's, like, garnering. Like, he doesn't want to play on a short-term contract. I think teams would like to put him on a short-term contract. I think that's what they would like to do. You know what I mean? Chris said, why would Arizona trade D-Hop to a team in the NFC? I hope D-Hop doesn't go to the Cowboys. D-Hop and CD would be dangerous. I think it'd be good. It would definitely help them out a lot. But with Dak Prescott as quarterback, really, Dak is going to be gone after this year. The Cowboys ain't winning no Super Bowl this year. I don't care who they got. If you're pointing at this 1 year and McCarthy's calling the plays for the first time for the Cowboys this year, I don't know. Dude. I get it. I think it's going to be a good tandem, but Dak is just Dak at the end of the day. Dang Brio with the super chat. Thank you so much, man. He says, my favorite moment of the season was when BG got his first double-digit sack and broke the Eagles sack record on the same play. Yeah, dude. I'm really glad he got that, man. And obviously, when you know Brandon Graham from when he did nothing early in his career to he's been more of a prime guy, you know what I mean? He's been more of a prime player for the Philadelphia Eagles. He was a late bloomer, bro. Like that's what Graham was. But when you don't have Graham on your defensive line, it really takes a lot of the guy shit talks every single play. The guy is just one of the best leaders here. So it's kind of nuts. You know what I mean? So I get it. Sal, you're being way too generous today, Sal. You don't got to do that, bro. You don't got to do that, dude. I do appreciate it so much, but you never have to put that much into it. That's a lot. So, it's a tough world out here. We're all trying to survive every single day, but Sal, I do appreciate it very much with these super chats and everybody else today with the super chats today. Sal with the $50 super chat says, I remember finding your channel in December of 2019, bro. You're the big reason for how I found Philly 500 and others. I'm glad to see you two have grown so much. I look forward to your videos and lives. I appreciate it, man. And the Philly Shakedown, I went to Philly one day and was like, hey, should we do something? Let's do something. I said, unless you want to work with somebody else, or I didn't think he would work with me, and it happened. You know what I mean? And me and Philly 500 are good friends off YouTube. We don't really talk. We talk football off camera, but we talk about other stuff as well. So hopefully meet him, for the first time soon. And it's just it's been great, man. Channels have gotten, the channels are growing, and we're growing every single year, and it's been a fun ride, man. I appreciate everything that everybody's done. The support has been unreal. And I'm very humble. I'm straight up with everything, dude. If I don't know something, I'll tell you I don't know it. If I know something, or if I'm wrong about something, I'm very humble about it. That's just the way I am. I always question myself every year on why people do watch me when I wake up and, you see people that watch your videos and join your live streams. I always wonder why people do and why why people even watch me in the first place, because I've never really had that self-confidence. Even when I started YouTube, I didn't really have self-confidence when I started in 2016. So been kind of crazy, but I do appreciate it so much from everybody that's been very supportive and been giving their thoughts. I mean, this is you're allowed to have your own opinion here, you know what I mean? You're allowed to do that, and that's it, man. We're on the ride. And if I'm doing this because obviously it's starting to become now a full-time job. It's more of a, I got 2 jobs. I work 2 jobs, so it's kind of nuts, man. It's a lot of work. It's hard work. Consistency is really where it's important with YouTube. That's I mean, if you're not consistent, people aren't going to watch. And the hard work pays off. So I appreciate it so much. 294 members in the Discord. That's awesome, bro. Let's get that over 300, man. Be great. That was a big jump, man. I appreciate everybody joining Discord as well. Sal, thank you so much, man, for the kind words for me and obviously Philly 500, one of my good friends on here as well. And yeah, so appreciate so much, Sal, for the super chats today. Thank you so much, dude. Very much. Let's see. Did I miss anything? I don't think I missed anything else. I'm just making sure. All right. So we're good to go. You says, don't cry when fans get tired of saying every season that they're going to the Super Bowl and I end up choking. Braun says, Jerry Jones said they opened the train for a wide receiver, but the deal has to be similar to the Amari Cooper one. Pisses me off how Eagles got more for Jalen Reagor than Cowboys did for Amari. Yeah, I don't know how I really don't know. I don't know how the Cowboys gave away Amari Cooper for, what was it? Like a 6th round? I forgot what it was, a 5th or a 6th rounder. I don't get how they gave him away for so. I mean, I don't shit on the Cowboys that much. I really don't. I don't come on camera shit on the Cowboys. I really don't. I kind of look at everything from like an outside perspective because that's just how I am. Obviously, when it's Dallas Eagles week, when we're playing each other, it's a different story. But, when it's the offseason, I don't really care too much. But I'm very realistic with what's going on. But I don't get how they gave him away for nothing like that. I'm kind of surprised over that, to be honest. Maybe I don't know how there wasn't a market for him really, but I don't know. I don't. Maybe they just didn't want to deal with I don't know. I'm not really sure, to be honest. They said I got their Obama free. Tyree Wilson at 10. I'm starting to think Howie makes a move for Jalen Carter. Could be it, man. Could be it. Let's see here. Got super chat from Green Blood 54 says, I just signed up for it. Thanks. I appreciate it so much, man. Yeah, the Discord's gonna be a lot of fun, dude. It's a lot of fun. We have some talks and stuff, and it's pretty cool. So pretty cool. We got super chat from Weapon X. Thank you so much, man. It says, respect your hustle, Joey. One of the best personalities in the Philly family. Look forward to every video. Have a great day, brother. Appreciate it so much for the super chat, Weapon X, and thank you for the kind words. Yeah, I really do appreciate it very much, man. Appreciate it so much. Yeah, it's been, I mean, I was going to do a video of like reacting to my old vids, like just as like for fun, but some of the vids are very cringy, but I do appreciate it. Like the guy at the end of the day, this channel is nothing without you guys. Like, you understand, like without you, there's no channel. That's just what it is. It's me just talking to myself all day. That's how it was. You know what I mean? And trust me, went through the whole process of when I made videos by my, when I made videos, I was getting like 2 videos, 10 views a video, it was great, but as it grew and grew and grew, it's nice. So, Weapon X, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. Dave said 440 in the chat. Can we please get some give respect and respect? Thank you. Yeah, so we just hit 22,000 subs like a couple days ago. So we're well over that now. So you guys have been completely generous. So if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, like the stream as much as possible. Make sure you hit the like button. Check out the Discord. Check out the memberships for the draft stuff because I'm doing a couple more videos tonight. For some draft stuff. We'll have some more videos out today. Probably one video today. We got the shakedown tonight too, so it's a lot of stuff today. So I appreciate it so much, guys. Appreciate it so much. Let's get the likes over 200 likes if we can for the stream. Thank you so much, guys. Dank says, well, hopefully we won't ever worry about Marcus Mariota fumbling. Marcus Mariota was a really good value for this team. I got to say, like $5 million for the year. And I think obviously Jalen is better at the read option RPO system, but to have another quarterback like that. So now, if Jalen Hurts has to stay out for a game, this is a really good sign, man, that you don't have to change your offense. What they did with Gardner Minshew was probably so embarrassing. Okay, those 2 games he had against the Saints and the Cowboys, he played better against the Cowboys on a shorter week, or I think what it was. They didn't really do much with him, man. It was kind of crazy. When you have to change, you can't just put Minshew in a Jalen Hurts system and then just have him play, because teams aren't respecting Minshew and his legs. That's the whole issue with that. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Nate says, are you a Resident Evil fan, or so are you play the Resident? To be honest, I haven't played Resident Evil in years. I actually have a gaming channel, and I actually have a horror. I'm actually working on another YouTube channel. I have over 300 subs for it now. It's a horror channel right now. I haven't worked on it in a while. It's really tough when the Eagle stuff is really taking all my time. But yeah, it's kind of nuts, man. But I'm actually getting a new setup really soon. This whole setup is going to be gone. I'm actually doing a brand new setup. I have a brand new computer. I spent like $9,000. I'm building a brand new computer. Yeah, it's been kind of nuts. So I'm gonna have a new desk, new lighting, new all this stuff. By next season, everything's gonna be brand new and different. You're not gonna see any of this. I mean, you'll see some of this stuff, but this whole thing is gonna be ripped out and put into a whole nother thing. So just to let you guys know on the update for that, because I want to use some editing software and some different things. So we got a super chat from Greenblood54. Said, hey, Joey, is the Discord $20? I just got an Apple Pay after I did it, and it just wanted to make sure it was that and not something else. Nah, it's free, bro. It shouldn't cost you anything to join the Discord. Doesn't cost anything, bro. It only costs something for me if I want to upgrade the Discord. But it's probably something else. So I would check something else on your go to your subscriptions on your Apple account on your phone. Because maybe something went through on there that you're subscribed to that you didn't know. You got to be careful with that too, because you could subscribe to things or do free trials for things on Apple, and then you forget about it, and then all these charges come out. So, The Evil Within, I'm not sure. I don't think so. I'm surprised I never heard. It sounds familiar though for some reason. Big Ben said D-Hop needs to be begging Cleveland. Had best. There was numbers with Watson. That'd be a good spot for him if he wants to go back. Jay says, do you want a running back in the draft, Joey, and we'll make a trade up? I would make a trade up from 30. I wouldn't mind it, but I still want it. The main thing for me is to draft a defensive tackle at 10. I really want to draft a DT. If Will Anderson's there at 10, I'd draft him, but he's not going to be there. I think he will go early to the Cardinals or the Raiders, something like that, So that's what I get. Let me move down the chat a little bit. Did I miss? I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay. Miles said delusional Cowboy fan casually left AJ on that list, and including Lamb, delusional at his finest. Yeah, Ghost says Cowboys can stop can stop the run. We don't care about D-Hop or OJ. We got 2 Pro Bowl cornerbacks that are better than their duo. Gilmore's Wash, Slade Bradbury. Here's the thing with Gilmore. Gilmore's great. I think Gilmore's going to help them a lot. The problem with Gilmore is that he had a pretty good year, solid year last year. 2 years before that, he didn't really play well. So he's getting up there in age, obviously, and we'll help Diggs out a lot on the other side. So we'll see what happens, man. I think the Dallas defense will still be somewhat good going into next year with Dan Quinn being behind there, but their offense is an issue for me. Their offense is a big issue for me as of right now. So Southside was group chat. Thank you so much, man. The Evil Within is a good movie. Is that what you guys? I don't know if he's talking about a game or a movie. I thought it was a game, but I could be wrong because he went from Resident Evil to Evil Within. So I don't know. Yeah, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, Dead Space remake was really good. Dude, I've played a little bit of the Last of Us game, but I watched the whole show and I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it, by the way. Ohana says, favorite celebration of the season. Mine was easily Smitty stealing from the Salvation Army kettle. Cowboy fans didn't like that. Cowboy fans didn't like that. But that's the way that goes. Jay says, who was underrated pick of the last draft? Because if we get Bijan Robinson with the first round pick, doesn't say then doesn't that say something? The underrated pick last year, what the Jets? The Jets ended up getting what's his name? Who was that defensive end from Florida State? I think I forgot who that was. I'm trying to figure out who that was from last year. I forgot who. I'm not remembering names right now. Favorite horror movie of all time? Oh, Halloween. I mean, yeah. I mean, right here, bro. I mean, yeah, it's Halloween, dude. 100%. No doubt. And obviously Friday the 13th is like my favorite. I mean, I love Friday the 13th. I don't care how bad some of the movies are. Like, I could watch them all day. Cody says, hey, Joey, do you play Resident Evil 4? If you should definitely try out some demo. I think it's going to be a great remake. I played the Biohazard on the VR, on PSVR. Like, I think I did that, and I think that was it. But I played the early ones from, like, PlayStation and stuff a long time ago. Play The Last of Us better than the series. Yeah, look, I'm glad I didn't play the whole game. I'm glad I just watched the show. I'm actually really happy I didn't play the whole game. And, like, at least I was more, like, excited and not knowing what was going to happen. Jermaine Johnson, there you go. Yeah, I thought he was a steal. I thought he was a steal for the Jets because he dropped. I thought he dropped pretty good. You know what I mean? Tommy said, Jets had the best last year. Now it's looking like Chicago might be the team. Yeah, they're loading up, bro. They loading up. God over us. The Eagles are literally just trying to rebuild the Georgia defense at this point. If they draft Jalen Carter, not that I have a problem with that. Fred says Diggs, Travis Gilmore washed. They get a cornerback just past his prime and think they can compete talent wise with our cornerback duo. Crazy. The Eagles did a really good job on retaining Bradbury for cheaper. I mean, Bradbury could have got 15, 16 million a year, and he came here for 12, 13. So really good contract. And the more and he's not the big hoorah type guy. James Bradbury's not that big hoorah type guy, but I like he's quiet, but he leads by example. Like I like him more and more. You know what I mean? We'll see. Swear my comments are being passed over. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get to everybody's, dude. I'm sorry. If I'm missing anybody, I really do apologize. If I feel like if I talk too much, I get behind the chat by a lot. I got to stay updated with the chat because if I don't, then I'm going to be behind like 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 million minutes. Jesus, Joey's favorite horror movie. Kind of obvious. Yeah, I mean, I love Halloween. I love Friday the 13th and Halloween are like neck and neck with me because I love Friday the 13th. I can't wait for the new series in October. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't love all the movies, but I love obviously the first one is my favorite. Like I love low budget films. Terrifier has been one of my favorites. Terrifier 2 I saw last year, which was great. Jeff said, draft Jalen Carter at 10 if he's there. If not, drop Nolan Smith, linebacker out of Georgia. Yeah, I think I might have not did that. I might have not did that yet. I've seen that video. I just never reacted to it. Sourware, what's going on, dude? Ryan says he was a definite steal. He's better than defensive end the Giants drafted. Oh, dude, Kayvon Thibodeau is going to be a good player, man. Kayvon wasn't bad. I mean, Kayvon didn't do nothing against us, but Kayvon's going to be a good player for them. I like Kayvon Thibodeau a lot. I do. Thanks. I like Bradbury a lot. Have you seen it, John? Yeah, I watched it. It was really cool to see him go through the process of free agency, and he took less money, and because of obviously he talked to Sean Desai, which is great. Talked to the defensive coordinator actually before he signed here. which is awesome, you know. Dog Advice, the Jets had one of the best drafts NFL history last season. Scoop said that's the old school. Let's give you a new school comp. Christian McCaffrey. Ben Muggs said always loved Gilmore. Always been great. Yeah, he had two down years before last year. He had 2 down years, and he's had some injuries too. So, I have to get. I have so much. Guys. I have so much stuff. Like I've framed almost everything. I might not even have room. I'm going to be pretty much like putting 24 by 36 posters all across my wall together. I have all the Friday the 13th movie posters. I have all the new Halloween movies, and the original. I have another original Halloween poster I'm going to frame as well. That one actually came kind of ripped up, and I asked for another one. They gave me another one for free. So, thanks to Bradbury's the quiet, but quiet ones are the ones you look out for. American Werewolf in London. I've seen that. Very good. Oh, you mean final summer. Dude, I'm excited. It's supposed to come out this summer. Final summer. It's like a Friday the 13th knockoff. I love camp slashers. I just always like them. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's called Final Summer. It's got Tom. What's his name? It's got Tommy Jarvis in there too in that film, which is pretty cool. So, no updates, dude. It's been really, really quiet right now. Let me check right now, see what's going on. So it looks like the Titans are apparently ready to release 29-year-old pro safety Kevin Byard if he declines to take a pay cut, provides yet another big tier safety in the market and yet another big guy for CJ to compete with. But Byard's going to get more money, man. Byard might get a lot of money. He's getting paid $13.6 million this year. So I don't know if I think teams might sign him to that, or maybe he wants more. I don't know, but I mean, it's something that Eagles can look into. But at the same time, like, I'm just not. For right now, it's going to come down to. For right now, it's just going to come down to Chauncey's market. I think Chauncey signs back, bro. So we'll see. So free agent defensive lineman Ashawn Robinson scheduled to visit the Giants. Kevin White on his pro day today. So we just put some Devin Witherspoon highlights. Love Devin Witherspoon. Haven't seen any tweets from Chauncey the last 2 days. I've seen no tweets from Chauncey the past 2 days. Surprisingly, there's been like nothing. So, oh, is he from Philadelphia? I never knew that. That's new to me. I never knew he was from Philadelphia at all. So did I have CJ Byard got cooked by AJ last year? Was that the 50-50 catch? Like the catch in his chest? That was Byard? That wasn't Byard. Byard's not the one that he got laid out by AJ Brown the touchdown. You're talking about the 50-50 ball you're talking about, GG? Was that him or was he on the other side? CJ is probably on vacation. Or his agent said, stop putting stuff on social media because all you're doing is hurting yourself and deleting stuff that it's never going to be deleted. Nate said they told Chauncey to shut the hell up. Yeah, right. I think that was part of it. Because do you want Brian Branch or Cam Smith because they're saying Cam Smith is like Richard Sherman? I don't know how much interest they have of getting a safety early. You know? What's going on, Drew? He said, hell yeah, if we can get both, that'd be great. CJ in timeout. Travis said, the longer Chauncey holds out and the more tweets just hurts him. I'm already personally losing interest in him. There's a lot of Eagles fans that are saying that. There's a lot of Eagles fans are like just tired of it. I'm kind of tired of it too, but I'm not losing interest, but I'm just like, dude, like make up your mind already. You know what I mean? Just make up your damn mind already. Just get it done already, you know? That's all I want. It looks like Eagles put out some Rashad Penny highlights 3 minutes ago on their whoa, I don't know what just happened. That was really weird. I think I almost clicked out of StreamYard by mistake. The shakedown's gonna be tonight at 9:00, 9:05, because Philly's always late. So he's usually late. I'm never late. I'm usually in there 5 minutes before we start, and he's usually late. So blame him. Because every time it'll be 9:00, and then I go on, and then it says 5. Then the stream starts in 5 minutes. I'm like, okay. Then the stream starts in 10 minutes. I'm just like, all right, well, I guess I'll just wait. Brandon, what's going on, dude? What's going on? Hope you're having a good day, bro. Who's CJ's agent? I don't think it is him. I don't think it is. I could be wrong, but I don't think it is. We got Bevan Larry says, Joey Shakes, thoughts on trading pick 10 for Ravens 22 and linebacker Patrick Queen. Swear if this shit gets passed over again, I'm out. Oh, that's a big jump, dude. I don't just for a linebacker, I don't know. That's a big from 10 to 22. I got to see more than I need to see what they're getting pick wise, but I don't like that. I don't like that jump off. You're not in a position to you're in a position right now to draft a top talent, a blue chip player on this defense. I don't think I can afford to trade back from 10 to 22. And it really depends on, like, if they were giving us a first round pick for next year, maybe it would change my mind, but probably not going to happen. That's a big jump. I don't think I would do it, though. But I'm sorry if I passed on some of the chats. People get mad. I don't know why, but I don't do it on purpose. Jeff said, how we did a great job signing Greedy Williams. That's a great pickup, even if it's it's a low risk, high reward move, man. To see what is Greedy Williams going to do in competition with Zach McPherson, Josh Jobe, Mario Goodrich. Be great. I Philly guy says, what's the biggest need on offense besides slot receiver, running back? I don't think right guard. I think Cam Jurgens is going to do really well at right guard. I think it's just going to be like depth at all offensive line. I mean, if you want to take out running back, you want to take out wide receiver 3, you want to take out right guard. I think it's going to be just depth at you lost Dillard, so you don't have a backup left tackle anymore. Jack Driscoll kind of fell off. I don't know why, because he played right tackle very well when he got here, and then he just started to suck really bad when he took over for Lane on that injury. I didn't like Driscoll at right tackle. He might be a better right guard for us. I think he plays better right guard now. I don't know what happened. Remember when Lane was out when he first got drafted? He played Washington. He played really good. A few games he played really well at right tackle, but I guess he dropped off a little bit. So we'll see. Dank says that touchdown to AJ in the end zone was Jalen's best throw. That was a good throw, man. It's a great throw. Fred says, gotta be Rosenhaus. I think the one against the Steelers, what was the one against the Jalen had a great throw to AJ Brown. It literally landed that ball landed, went over AJ's head, and it dropped like right into his hand. But obviously the corners, the safety's arm was in the safety's hand was in his arm. I mean, it was perfect. It was a drop. He almost caught that. I forgot what game that was. Same, just get done, Howie. George said, you guys aren't alone, and I'm tired of waiting on his ass. People are getting real impatient with Chauncey. Drew said, do you think there's possibility we won't get CJ? No, I think they will. I think they will at the end of the day. Like, at the end of the day, like, him going to a new team isn't going to he wants to play somewhere where if he wants to take advantage of getting more money, go to the place that you were successful at, and that was with the Eagles. And especially since they retained all these players in the secondary, how could he not want to come back here? This will be the most perfect spot for him to have more of a probability of success of getting that new contract or a bigger contract. Simple as that. Why would he go to a brand new place unless the money was really good? But it's not. The money's not going to get any better than what he's asking for or what the market is right now. You know what I mean? Yo, Suo, what's going on, man? Welcome back, dude. 500 probably gets eggnog for the stream. He's late every time. I don't care. Like I don't give a shit. Like he could be an hour late. I don't care. Like as long as he texts me, tells me, hey, you know what? I'm good, man. Don't be mean to people. Don't be mean. It's all right. It's all right. Those, it looks like the Bears are taking the Eagles' pattern of success with Jalen Hurts and applying it to Fields' Bears in the playoff. Yeah, the problem is it's like when you make a trade like that to drop out of the first overall pick, it doesn't mean they won the trade. They got all these picks and they signed all these players, but if they don't have the right coaches in place, this can go down south real quick. And if Justin Fields isn't the right guy for them, it can go down real quick. They don't have a right quarterback coach. They don't, you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Like they didn't win this trade yet. If they get into the playoffs this year and win a couple playoff games, or they win a playoff game or two, like yeah, then it was a good trade. Then their offense is good, their defense is great, their coaching staff is great. So that's a good thing. But they didn't win the trade yet until it's a win trade for what they got. But how are you going to use? Imagine Howie Roseman with like $70 million in cap space. Yeah, it'd be great. Imagine Howie Roseman with, obviously Howie Roseman having 2 first-round picks, which he does this year. Like the more like mobility you have, with draft capital and cap, yeah, you got to be very careful because you start giving out contract after and then your team that the Jets did that. The Jets were doing that when they got Le'Veon Bell and they were signing all these guys and thought they were going on some big run. Even this thing with Aaron Rodgers, like the Jets are just cursed. The Jets are literally like on their knees for Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is like, gives them the list like this. These are the free agent wide receivers I want to play with. You go out there and go get those guys. You know what I mean? It's crazy, dude. Crazy what teams do. Ban says, what if he thinks other teams are not giving him money because of how good our secondary was? You think he would go another to get at the spot? I don't think so, man. I don't see him going to another team for cheap. I can see him going to another team for a lot of money, but he's not going to get a lot of money. Why would you go to a brand new team that if you want to take advantage of the situation and these other players in the secondary for the Eagles make you look good, then go to the Eagles if that's what he thinks. I mean, that's not what he thinks, but you know what I mean? If other players are making you look good or you had your most success for the Philadelphia Eagles playing safety for 1 year, then yeah. You know what I mean? Then you go to that team. So is everyone sleeping on Charbonnet? Oh, no. Zach Charbonnet is fantastic, bro. He's a bulldozer. He's a beast. That open space, though, the contact yards that he gets, I mean, is ridiculous. I just did a membership video on him a couple days ago. His tape, I looked over a lot of his tape. Very good, man. Very good. Very agile, dominant. Charbonnet is going to be a good player, man. Good player. Philly fine for matrimonial duties. Jaden says, just check Kevin Connor's client list. CJ is the only big name client. Interesting. Let's say Odell, weird. Fuck, dude, like being pooped on. What y'all expect from him? The problem is, like, he missed a whole year. He came off an ACL injury. He played very good in that Super Bowl, but he was expecting a contract. I don't know. He was expecting something. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy, but I mean, the Eagles have done more than what I expected this offseason so far. I mean, I don't know. I didn't expect this much to even happen. I expected them to get some, like, I don't know, some cheap deals, and they became, a lot of guys took discounts to come back. I mean, you don't see that with multiple players getting cheap deals. You don't see it. So it's something you don't see. People are saying that, like, people are saying it's like a big mistake to it's a big mistake to let these guys, like, come back on cheap deals, and, like, I guess, like, too much. I guess when you bring, I mean, too much loyalty. I'm talking about the loyalty aspect of the business. Like, when you do too much loyalty, when you think more with this than with this, you make mistakes. But those aren't, these are smart moves. These aren't bad moves. So I get it, bro. I totally get it. We got a super chat from Carlos Rosada. Thank you so much, man. Shake, salute. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson has had enough work at safety to warrant a big payday. I understand I'd sign a 1 year to prove he's the top safety again. I would, Carlos, the way you said that, perfect. I would give him a short-term deal. Give him a 1 year deal, prove himself for another year. Say, look, prove to us you can get top. If your market's low right now, prove to us you could play as a top safety in the league. We'll pay you going into next year. We'll pay you. We'll make it happen. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you look at next year. Here. We're actually gonna see on the Jalen Hurts contract, right? We're actually gonna see right now. We're actually gonna see right now, okay, what the Eagles would look like. Who could they restructure next year? So let's look at this. Probably not going to see it too great because it's like a lot on the screen. So I'm going to bring this up right now on, if we want to look into next year, thank you for the super chat, by the way. Let's look into next year and see what the Eagles could do to free up cap space. Okay, so let's do that. Share screen. This. Yes. All right. So here it is, okay? I wish I could zoom. How do you zoom in? Can you zoom in on the computer? How do you zoom in on a computer? Can you actually zoom from a screen, from your screen, or no? I'm just wondering if you could do that. Let me know if you could do that in the chat, because I'm not great with computers. But if anybody knows how to zoom in, let me know, because I actually, if you could do that, it would be a lot easier. Control plus? Really? Hold on. Oh, you're a lifesaver. You're a lifesaver, dude. Thank you for that. Everyone loves. Thank you so much for that. Oh, you can't even see it. All right, so it won't work on here. It won't work on here. No, that's not going to work. I guess it helps, but it doesn't really work. So I think, yeah, I don't think that helps. All right, so if you look at it, okay, so I guess it works. I guess because from my view, it looks kind of stupid. So when you look at this whole thing right now, okay. Going into next year for the Philadelphia Eagles, okay? So let's look on restructures for next year. Who can the Eagles restructure next year in 24? Hold on. I just looked at this the other day. Oh, here we go. So let's go to 2024 next year, okay? So let's see any cuts from the Eagles as of right now. Obviously, it's not looking too great cut wise for a lot of these players going down. Green got green ball 54, so you could turn the phone sideways. I'm not thinking with my head like everybody else is, but appreciate super chat. Yeah, I guess that works too. All right, so let's just check restructures. I think it's just easier to check restructures. We don't know who we're going to trade. I mean, trading and doing all that stuff, I don't know what's going to happen. So obviously, like until so here we go. So obviously, as of right now, okay. So the Slay cap number for next year is less than so it's at 13.7. So if you look down the line here, restructures. Lane Johnson's still due for a restructure this year. Even this year, he's due for a restructure. They'll free up $10 million. So since the Eagles haven't done that yet, they can always restructure him next year for $11 million to free up. Okay, which is good. Jordan Mailata is another one they can restructure here. $10.4 million next year. I'm not saying you want to restructure all these guys, but there are options to restructure. Hassan Reddick is going what? Hassan Reddick has 2 more years left. So technically he has 24. He's here for the 24 and 25 season. Reddick is a $20 million cap hit next year. Big one. Okay. And he's $10.4 million if you restructure him. Dallas Goedert is another one here. $19 million cap hit next year. Free him up $9.8 million. Josh Sweat, another one. $9.6 million on a restructure next year. And really, other than that, there's really nothing else to restructure here. Nothing worth restructuring. So you're looking at Sweat. You're looking at Dallas Goedert. You're looking at Hassan Reddick. You're looking at Jordan Mailata. And you're looking at, obviously, Lane Johnson that still hasn't been restructured yet. So there's about 4 to 5 players right now that you can restructure next year to free up a lot of cap space if you really want. And obviously, this is legit because even if the Jalen Hurts contract isn't here, it doesn't matter. But at the same time, I kind of want to see the numbers to that contract to see how much if it maybe will affect this, but it shouldn't be too much. So that's all I really got to say. So, I mean, trading wise, there's nothing here. Yeah. Trades, pre-June trades next year. Nothing. Really nothing. I'm not even going to go all the way down the list because it makes no sense. Trade post-Junes. So Lane Johnson trade would get you $14.9 million in cap space, $7 million in dead cap. Jordan, obviously you're not trading Jordan Mailata. Dallas Goedert, you're not trading him. Josh Sweat, you're not trading him. And they're good caps. But that's it. So really you have those 4 restructures. And that's pretty much it when you look at it. So yeah, that's pretty much how it goes pretty much. So kind of give a little perspective on next year. And, then when the contract hits, we'll go over this list a little bit more going into later this year or whatever. We'll hit on that a little bit more. But yeah, it's be interesting. It'll be very, very interesting to see what they do. They can free up a lot of cap space next year too if they really want. So like I said, you're going to start to pay a quarterback next year. So those compensatory picks, yeah, definitely going to make a difference to have those big compensatory picks that we need for players. So I know we got one I know we have a compensatory pick for Javon Hargrave as of right now. So yeah, I think we're good. We're really good. Well, we got 372 in the chat right now. We've been on the stream for 2 hours, 24 minutes. We'll go for a little bit longer. It's Saturday. I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time on a Saturday. I got more videos and stuff to do for today. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a great day. So we have 230 likes. Definitely put the likes up. Try to get the likes to 300 if we can or close to it. If you guys haven't subscribe to the channel, we just hit 22,000 subs a couple days ago. Thank you to you guys for that. So if you guys haven't subscribe to the channel. Thank you for the memberships and all the great stuff today. Do appreciate it. But we're gonna keep going, man. No, you're good, bro. You're good. Autocorrect could put you in trouble. Yeah, you know what I didn't know on Discord? Like you can actually, if people autocorrect on Discord, it actually shows it actually shows me what they wrote originally. So Discord that actually does that. If you haven't checked the memberships for the Shake Squad Army, definitely check out those memberships for all the draft highlight reactions. We got 4 members today. Let's get some more members today, guys. More people watching on those membership videos as well. For obviously cheap as $2 a month, not much, just to watch extra content. Check out those as well. I'll put the Discord as well in the chat too. I got the Discord always resets. The Discord in the chat. Make sure you join the Discord as well. I don't know if we have 300 members yet, but we should be getting close. We do voice chats. I do voice chats with everybody on the Discord as well, so definitely check those out too. So I definitely appreciate it. I would really like to hire somebody to put in links for me during these live streams because it would really help. But I got to do it myself. I would really like someone to do that if people were to do that for me, but I don't ask really favors for too much, but I appreciate it. Yo, Ryan, what's going on, dude? George said, "What up with CJ?" There's nothing going on, bro. It's been quiet as quiet could be right now. You know what I mean? That's how it's been going. Bam Bam says, "Nope, still think Chauncey Gardner-Johnson yet." Philly guy says, "Do you think we trade future picks for more this year? Since we know we will have some comp picks coming anyways, only having 6 is rough." Well, having 6 3 to 4 6 third to 4th 6 third to 4th. I can't say it. Having 6 3 to 4th round picks. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with me today. I can't talk. I can't talk today. I can set the link to never expire. Oh, I didn't know that. But yeah, I would love for people to put in my handles, for stuff. It makes it so much easier. It makes it so much easier. So, and guys, if you haven't followed me on Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter as well. I always put stuff up. If you guys have questions on Twitter, you want to ask me something in the DMs, my DMs are always open to everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. So you got my Discord, got the memberships in the pinned comment, got my Twitter as well. Go in there, sign up, follow, whatever it is. That's all you got to do. You know what I mean? We got Philly Note with a super chat. Didn't say anything, but thank you so much, man. I'm sorry I didn't blow out anybody's eardrums by doing that. Thank you so much, Philly Nate. I appreciate it so much, man. Thank you for coming by. So it says, does YouTube have a Nightbot like Twitch where you set up commands like Discord, then bring it up? Yeah, so there is a Nightbot. So there is, not for YouTube though. For Prime, for what's it called? For Streamlabs, there's a Nightbot. But yeah, I don't get the whole putting in, I guess yeah, if you put in so if you put in that in the chat, it automatically pops up. So you don't have to type in the whole thing. Appreciate it, GG, for sharing the Discord. Definitely join the Discord up. Thank you so much. I want to get the other bot that does things by itself. So if somebody subscribes, they'll say, "Hey, thanks for subscribing." So it'll update. I forgot what the other bot's called. I might do it because now I have more of a following now. So I might actually do that. I don't think you can use it on. You can use it on YouTube, I think, because I saw somebody using it. I saw Joe Castro use it, and I really like it. A lot of top YouTubers use it. So might definitely do that. So I appreciate it so much. Definitely join that Discord up if you guys have it. AO says, "It won't let me message you on Twitter. That's why I posted asking what time you were starting." Why? Let me I don't know why that's happening. Can you try following me? Try following me if you can. But he says somebody put Joey's link on the on a train somewhere. Yeah, that'd be some good advertisement, bro. He said, "Have a blessed day, Joey, and the rest of Burnett. You too, bro." Suo says, yeah, those are overlays. I'm not familiar with YouTube. Jeff said we should draft Jalen Carter even if it means moving up and sign Bobby Wagner. Thank you for another super chat, Nate. Philly Nate. Thank you so much, man. Much love, dude. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, dude, it's yeah, I have to upgrade. Like I have to upgrade some. Definitely have to upgrade some things. So that's definite. Definitely got to do that, man. I will. I got this new computer setup happening too. Like I have a brand new computer setup happening right now. Like this, I'm gonna have a brand new computer, a built computer, brand new monitor. I have to get better lighting. The lighting is horrible right now. Like the lighting is really bad. I'm gonna have really set lighting and stuff like that. So let's see here. Chris says, Shakes, are you? No, I am not. I was thinking about making. I haven't had Facebook for a long time because I just haven't. I have one that I can't log into anymore. I don't know why, but I had one for years. LimeWire. What was the other one? The blue one. It was like the LimeWire lookalike. It was called like Frost something, or what the hell was the blue one called? I used to use LimeWire back in the day, bro. LimeWire back in the day, like I know you guys you download videos on LimeWire, you rename them, I know what people did on LimeWire. You'd go on LimeWire, you'd watch a video you shouldn't be watching, and you kind of rename it so no one else knows what it is. I get it. I get what you guys did back in the FrostWire. There you go. God damn. Back in the day. They add one red light at the center will warm things up. I hope we sign CJ soon, bro. Hopefully, if this goes for another another week, then I don't know. Napster. Yeah, that's not I Show Speed. I watch his stuff too. He's funny as hell. Let's see here. Yeah, if this goes for another week, I'm done with it. Yeah, I'm pretty close to being done with it, bro. I think I'm about at that time now. So I'm about at that time where I'm kind of giving up on we'll see though. License Break says, what free agent left do you think the Eagles will go for? I mean, I'm hoping Bobby Wagner. I hope they go after one of those defensive. I hope they go for a defensive lineman, whether they sign Linval to a 1-year deal or they, if they sign to a 1-year deal. Quentin Jefferson's still available. He had 5.5 sacks last year for the Seahawks. He's another one that's still available. Calais Campbell's still available. I want him to at least get a defensive lineman in here for depth purposes. You have Jadeveon Clowney. You have Leonard Floyd on the edge. There's a lot of players still available that the Eagles signed for cheap. I mean, no joke. Really, I mean, what defensive lineman doesn't want to play with this defensive line with Cox and Graham and Hassan Reddick and Josh Sweat? I mean, who doesn't want to do that? Who doesn't want to do that? John says, I've been done. I'm just happy as bringing back the Goblin. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. AO says he's visiting the Giants Monday. Oh, is he? Quentin? No, that's another guy. Robinson, H1 Robinson. That's the guy visiting the Giants, not Jefferson. I don't think. John says, why not Sue again? You want Clowney? What do you want? No, Clowney's not going to get that much money. I think he's starting to, I think rotational type of defensive end for him. That's what's going on. Let me see this shit. That's not I Show Speed, guys. He's got 8 subscribers. He's got 8 subs, dude. It's not him. Philly DC Clown's name comes up every year. King of 1-year deals. Miami Knight said Chauncey Gardner-Johnson is ruining his own stock by waiting for a long time to sign somewhere else because of the highest deals in free agency has done on this first day. What do you think? Yeah, I mean, the first day, never mind the first day. We're past like a full week of free agency now. Like he's in a really bad spot. Don said, I like that Penny can break tackles and get his own extra yards, where as Miles just looks what the O-line gave him a lot. I don't think so. Like, yeah, of course, like no running back is successful without a good offensive line, but what Miles does on his own is pretty good. Like, I'm not saying he wouldn't have got, I mean, you can't say every running back's a product. And if you want to prove that, let's go get Bijan. Let's go get a fucking Gibbs. I mean, I don't see why. I don't see why not. Give it a shot. You know what I mean? SB Siriki said, appreciate you streaming on a Saturday. Helps getting through building these damn BMWs. Bro, you build BMWs? You want to build me one? Want to build me one? Because I could do it up, dude. I could use it. I've been looking at Ford Broncos, bro. I want a Ford Bronco. That's the car. That's the truck I want. That's what I want. Bad. Yo, Coles, what's going on, bro? What's going on, Coles? What are you up to? Randy Field says, hey, Joey, I'm a big fan of Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. I adore him his playing style, but this is starting to get ridiculous. Waiting now 5 days of this. It will be the year 2036 by the time Chauncey Gardner-Johnson finally makes up his mind. I totally agree. It's going well, dude. I mean, I want to like have some free time today, sometime. I still got to make some videos. I still got to do some stuff today. I don't know. I can't wait to jump in the pool soon. I can't wait. I'm very excited. So, too many holes to get a running back? I mean, there's really not that many holes, dude. Me need a defensive tackle. You got your depth at corner with Greedy Williams. Chauncey's not signed yet, so we're gonna wait on that stuff until things go down. We'll see what happens. Drew says, all right, Joey, gotta go. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, no problem, Drew. I hope you enjoy your Saturday. Kyle said, Miles isn't as physical as runner's Penny, but he did try to get extra yards, and he could. I like that last season. He lowered his attempts of trying to jump up to the outside. Yeah, of course. G said, if we get Bijan, Cowboys will, so we better get him. Bree Kelly said, a white one, Joey like OJ. Wait, what? What? I don't know whatever you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. So I'm good, brother. How are you? Z said, if Eagles can get Carter, that'd be nasty. Him and Davis would be a scary deal. Yeah, I mean, I'm just hoping I'm not getting blindsided by his pro day. I'm not being blindsided by these misdemeanors that he has, but I think he'll be all right. Counselor Miles dances, but also fights first downs. Penny is more downhill, straight in the hole. Drew says, like the Ford Broncos too, dude. They're so nice. I mean, it's gonna cost it's like $32,000. It's like $32,000. The one that's souped up all black that I want, it's like $52,000 for it. But I would get the one at $32,000. I'd get that one. They have like this I don't want to get it in yellow. I want to get it in like this. There's like this bluish, it's a weird blue. There's black too, which I do like, but I'm excited, man. Like I said, I need a reliable car with a great gas mileage. Well, that thing is probably not going to be reliable. I'm driving a Subaru right now, That's all I drive. I drive some piece of junk Subaru right now, but it gets me where I got to go, and it's cheap. You know what I mean? So it's very cheap. I've been driving it for a while. I'm literally driving that car into the ground right now. I'm trying to drive it into the ground as fast as possible so I can get another car. That's what I'm pretty much doing right now. Good advice. Said Rashad Penny averages 6.2 yards a carry over the last 2 years. Problem is he's always hurt. Yeah, that's the only thing we're really worried about. But he says he's fine. We'll see how it goes. But Penny healthy, like GG said, Penny when healthy is a dog, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be interesting. Lighton says we need a true bruising running back, one like Henry. Probably says we need a CJ more at depth, more depth at safety. Sure. You just hit the link, bro. Just hit the link in the pinned comment above. That's all you got to do. I don't know why this takes forever to do, bro. Let me put the link back in there so everybody knows. Putting in the link for the memberships. They're there. Anybody wants to join. Guys, I would rather Eagles trade up for Anderson. Yeah, Anderson's going to go real early, though. He'll go really early. That's the problem. He will go early. Well, so I don't think the Eagles are going to draft a cornerback at 10. I think they will draft a tackle or edge rusher or an O-lineman. Z says that we can't get Carter. Do you think they should go for Cansey? Yeah, I'd like Kalijah Cansey's my second best defensive tackle in the draft. We'll love him. Joe said, Joey, how long do you think Howie wants waits for CJ? Do you think he will eventually just go sign Byard on the Green Goblin? Yeah, I don't know, dude. I feel like he will sign a short-term deal with the Eagles. I think it will happen. Just got to give it more time. I think it's going to happen, though. I think it's going to happen. License says, and honestly, going back to you, Jolo, I think Byard's going to be a tough one to do if they release him or trade him. It just depends what they're going to do with that. And, they're going to have to rework his contract because his cap hits a lot for this year. Green Goblin as a backup, I don't really mind it. So $50K for a car is out of my budget. Yeah, I get it. Well, that's why people lease cars now. People will lease cars, pay $3,000 down and pay over $500 in payments every month. You know what I mean? Vince, I got an Eagles Midnight Green 2009 Santa Fe. Ooh, my Subaru is actually Midnight Green, and that was all by mistake. I got that car, and it was just by mistake. Dude, of course I'm still here. I mean, we're not even at 3 hours yet. We're getting there, but we're almost there. You know what I mean? We're getting there. I don't know, dude. I hope Kelly Green's getting announced soon because I want to buy some jerseys. I want to at least buy 2 of them. Spend a few hundred. I mean, I wonder how much those are going to cost. Are they going to cost $120? I mean, remember, after the inflation now, it's remember jerseys used to be $100. Now they're $120, $115, $120. I think that's how much they are now, which is ridiculous. Thank God we're not hockey fans because the hockey jerseys are over $200 a piece. Who? I mean, Jesus. It's a lot of cloth, though. It's a lot of cloth. You know what I mean? Eagles Clips. I got a 2016 Nissan 370. Terrible in the winter. Yeah, dude. Those cars are a little crazy, bro. Little crazy. We got a super chat from Philly Nate. Thank you for another super chat, man. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you very much. I'm buying a Kelly Green Bijan. I gotta wait a little bit longer, bro. Don't get a customized one and buy one too early. You know what I mean? Don't buy one too early. I wonder if Keely Ringo could play safety. He looks like a safety. I mean, he's got the speed for it. He's got that downhill speed for it. You know what I mean? Jerseys are $130 on NFL. They're $130. Jesus, bro, The best thing I ever freaking did, guys. Remember on like we didn't know what players were going to stay here past contract. Remember, like I'm telling you, like I bought. You're better off getting a customized jersey. You're better off getting a customized jersey with your last name on it or something. Like that's what you're better off getting for like a while. You know what I mean? Oh no, do not go to eBay for jerseys. All right. So I got a story. Okay. I bought a Kiko. You're gonna laugh, okay? I bought a Kiko Alonso jersey on eBay a long time ago. Okay. And I think I still have it somewhere. And it's like in 5 different color greens stitched up together. I literally messaged the guy and was like, dude, are you like friggin' serious? Like, yeah, bro. Like, I still got some of my old Eagle stuff. I still got a D-Jack. I still got a Reebok D-Jack jersey in really good condition. I got a Michael Vick Reebok jersey in good condition. Yeah, I bought a Kiko Alonso jersey, bro. I bought a DeMarco Murray like jersey shirt that's still in there. Oh yeah, I still got some stuff. I still got some stuff in there, dude. Trust me. Like these guys that stitch up these jerseys, that's crazy, bro. I like the stitched a lot better than like the ironed on stuff that you pay. If you're paying $130, bro, you should be getting some stitched stuff for that. Like for iron on stuff. We got just shaded for Kiko. I know, bro. I don't know why I bought that jersey. I don't get why I did it. 160 for stitched. My D-Jack Vick Shady McCoy jerseys are too small now. I get it. Hell yeah, bro. But yeah, those are some times. Yeah, I don't like the iron, man. I don't like the Nike jerseys at all, to be honest. I really don't like them because the shoulders to the arms, I feel like they're too tight. They're too tight on the arms to the shoulders with those Nike jerseys. I don't like how they're made. So said I got a signed McNabb jersey. I wore the Buffalo Wild Wings last draft and got hot sauce on it. That sucks. AG says, I got an AG Brown jersey on eBay $40 because I got tired of waiting for jerseys to hopefully drop. And here's another thing that's pissing people off. Do not buy jerseys from rookies that get drafted because they'll end up changing their number the year after. So if you buy their jersey and they decide to change their number now, you have to wait. You're going to waste money. Then you're going to have to switch the whole number out. And if you buy, you know, that's another thing. This number, I hate the new numbers thing. I can't stand it because these players like could change numbers easily. Like Chauncey Gardner-Johnson might come back to the Eagles and change his number back to 3. You know what I mean? So it's kind of nuts. 30 feels it's all about keywords on eBay. I do Philadelphia game, issued game, used jersey. So you know it's going to be real cheap. Damn. Jeremy says my Brand Graham official game day jersey back in 18 was like $270 back then, and Bad Boy has been a great investment. Dude, that's a great investment in the jersey. Jeff said, get a Kelly Green, Eric Allen. By the way, he should be in the Hall of Fame. Gene Paul says, still have my Javon Curse black jersey. Damn. Yeah, I like the people that got number 2 Jalen Hurts jersey. I got one for free I actually got an Army issued. I have an Army issued Jalen Hurts jersey, number 2 jersey from his rookie year. I actually won it from another content creator in like a contest or something. It was like a buy-in, like not a buy-in. It was like a raffle contest. I won that jersey and it's in really good condition. It's really nice. There's some people like to have the old number Jalen Hurts number 2 jersey and now looked at it. Wow, you believe in him. Philly Eagle said, I bought a Hurts jersey. It was size too small, so I'm just gonna frame it and just hang it on my wall. Yeah, just do that, bro. Go to like one of those. I know those things are those window, those frame window holders for jerseys. They're not cheap, dude. If you go to like Michael's or like those stores, they're pretty expensive. Rank says I haven't bought an Eagle jersey since 2000. When I bought a Deuce Staley, the cost of those jerseys are ridiculous. Yeah, it's nuts, dude. It's really nuts. See here. Lovey says the only jersey I have, DJX McCoy, and then they both left. Now I'm afraid I get another jersey. That player is going to leave. G says I want a Randall Cunningham, Kelly Green jersey from Jakeem Media. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Oh, I think I thought, didn't you post that on Twitter? I think I've seen that before. I thought you posted that on Twitter, but I could be wrong. I thought you did. If the Eagles keep CJ, how would you feel about CJ and Blankenship at safety? I'd be good with it. I think you still need to give CJ's. I think you need to still give Blankenship some competition. Nobody, you should never let anybody be comfortable. And for the sample size we got, from the sample size we actually got, yeah, I think he played really well. AZ Sports says everyone was pissed when Hurts got his changed his number after people bought a number 2 one. Mike Mamula, nice, Joel. Elliot Patock said, Joey, after the Hurts threw the first big completion to Rager, I asked my parents for the Hurts 2 jersey in black. Proud to say my belief in him paid off. That's all that matters, dude. Good investment. Duran said all my jerseys were in from 2017 Super Bowl team. Lion said, I have a Hurts 2 jersey. I have a Gainwell, and these are both black ones. I have a Tommy McDonald. That must be nice. Philly Eagles fan says, as soon as we buy jerseys, the players leave. Like, that's what that. Well, back in the day, dude, like, players weren't staying long. Like, it was too good to be true. Like, it was way too good to be true. But see here. There's nothing. I'm looking on Twitter. There's nothing going on, bro. I bought a CJ Garner-Johnson jersey who has been staring at it mad the past 5 days. And then he's going to change his number next year, and then that's it. Dulles says, still got my Wentz jersey. Hey, I'm in good luck. Wore it in 2017 in the playoffs this past season and didn't wear it during the Super Bowl. You wore a Carson Wentz jersey during the playoffs this year? Do I want Derrick Henry? Sure, but do we need him right now with Penny being here? Probably not, to be honest. The Eagles, they'll have to pay him $10 million. His cap number is pretty high. And yet they want to, and they're not going to flat out release him. They're going to have to trade him. Eagle Clip said, I got 2 Hurts jerseys as rookie season number 2 and Hurts Super Bowl jersey. Oh, that's good, bro. It's good, man. I haven't bought a jersey in a while, but those Kelly Greens come out, dude. I'm buying a Kelly Green. I don't know who I'm buying, to be honest. Like, I might buy Devontae Smith. I might buy Jordan Mailata. I don't know, actually. Still trying to decide on what's going on. You'll never go wrong getting a Kelsey, Cox, Graham, Lane, Elliott jersey. Totally agree, man. Like I said, the Eagles are going back to the Super Bowl, and we will win it this time. Get our fucking revenge we fucking deserve, bro. Myself, so I took the name patch off my Alshon Jeffrey jersey, and I'm waiting for the Dean patch. Oh, that's sick, dude. Sick, dude. Hey, you know what? It's not a bad idea. My buddy Desert Eagle 90, he turned his Carson Wentz jersey into an AJ Brown jersey. It cost $11-12 for the tag, and he did it himself. And he brought to the dry cleaners, and they stitched it themselves for a few bucks. So he spent like $20-something altogether just to switch the tag on the jersey. But buy the nameplate. Bring it to your local dry cleaners. Let them stitch it for you, bro. Like, I'm telling you, it's a great investment. If there's a player that has the same number that left, it's a really good investment to do that. I'm telling you, it's really good. It's not bad at all. It's a good deal, in my opinion. My Wentz jersey got burned. Travis says, what would you do with these 2 first-round picks? I mean, I would go trenches, and honestly, I would add more firepower to this offense and go get a running back. I really would, dude. I really would. Torvis, I couldn't wait to get rid of my Wentz jersey. I had no patience to switch the tag. A lot of people probably didn't really have that idea to switch the tag, but obviously at that time, like, you know, that was a few years, you know, obviously these are 2 different times, so we didn't know we were going to get AJ Brown in the future. Who would have thought that, you know? Who would have thought that? Totally agree. Rand says, Joey, this may be hard to believe, but 997 when RPF was 17 years old, I actually used to see few Eagles wearing a Bobby Hoying jersey. No shit. That's nuts. But hey, you know, like, people don't wear shit too. You know what I mean? Eagles Clip said, I donated my Wentz jersey to the Colts fan. Thank you, GG, for posting the Discord. Definitely join the Discord if you guys haven't, guys. I don't know how many members we got in that Discord server. I want to check. I kind of want to check this. Why can't I find it? I must be blind. I am blind. Make sure you're picking your teams when you join as well. How many members we got now? We got 295 members to the Discord, bro. That's great. 42 online right now. That's awesome, man. Keep joining that Discord up if you guys haven't. We're almost a few minutes to the 3 hour mark. Nah, you should do that, bro. She says best available at 10 and trade up to 30th for Bijan. That's what I think they should do. Best available at 10, trade up to get Bijan from 30. That's what I think they should do. Use that extra second-round pick. Use that extra second-round pick in the 24 draft, dude. I think it gets it done. Brian Branch is great, too. Otherwise, got a jet. Have a good day. You too, man. Have a good Saturday. Have a good weekend. Rob said, can't wait for Howie to blow our minds this draft. I know. I'm pretty excited, man. Torville, what's going on, dude? He says, I'm really starting to want the Eagles to trade back from 10 and close to 20 and draft Bijan, Brian Branch, the safety cornerback from Alabama. He is going to be legit. I know. I like Jordan Battle as well, bro. I do not watch UFC. I do not, unfortunately. Or fortunately, because I don't know. Just not a fan of it, I guess. So let's see. Man, what is Chauncey gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? Eagles just put out a tweet to say thank you to TJ Edwards and Marcus Epps. I don't care. I'm glad that we are doing a lot more now. Doing a lot more, making changes, man. That's all that matters. Mills could come back. There's a lot of Eagles fans that don't want Mills back. I did that video on Jalen Mills. People are like, hell no. He can't play safety. He can't play corner. Why would you want him? It's like just as a depth piece, bro. Like it wouldn't be a horrible signing. Wouldn't be that bad. You know what I mean? I'm so happy Epps is gone. Guys, trash. I get. Yo, DJ Chark is still out there too. Free agency. Yeah, he's still out there as well. But yeah, guys, we're good to go, man. I mean, we're set. If you guys if you guys been here already for a while, I do appreciate it so much, guys. Been a good stream today. Very excited. We hit the 3 hour mark, so I don't want to waste too much of your Saturday. I got more videos to do and more stuff to do today. I'm debating whether just to do a video for tomorrow because we're doing another stream tonight. The Philly Shakedown is tonight, 9 o'clock, 9-ish, depending on if Philly's going to be late or not. But, yeah, we're going to be ready to go. So if you guys haven't hit the subscribe button. Does definitely help the channel. more subscriptions, obviously, more viewership, and been really cool to put out these videos, and people are commenting and being very very active. Definitely hit the like button on this stream as well. Try to get to 300 likes if we can, as close as we possibly can. That one ending, you always come in at the last minute every time, dude. But yeah, we'll be back tonight with the Philly Shakedown. Like the stream. Definitely join the Discord. Hit the memberships as well, guys. I want to appreciate everybody with these super chats today. And 4 new members to the Shake Squad Army as well. So definitely hit those memberships for those draft videos. We'll probably put a couple more out tonight and some more stuff. So you guys enjoy your day, and we'll be back for another one. I'll probably stream tomorrow at 11 o'clock. I'll probably do another stream on Sunday just to, keep it up with you guys a little bit, and we'll get ready to go. So you guys have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys. Peace out.